Based Hooligan Podcast, episode 10. As always, I am joined by my co-host Rune. How is it going, man?
Hello, good. Not always, man. You did that episode last week with
That's right.
that Italian fella, but yes, the official episode. See, I didn't know if that was considered. That was a bonus episode, so it was. This is 10, so that's good. But yes, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good, and I'm in a good mood, which is fucking weird. I've been real pissed off all week, man. So I wish I was more pissed off tonight, but I'm not. So I guess that's good. But yeah, that episode you did with the Italian fellow was good. I don't know I forget his name, so sorry. Just call him
Mr. Black Occult.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that was good stuff. How are you doing?
Good, man. All good over here. Just busy as fuck.
Yeah, me
per
too.
usual. But yes. Outside of that, I've been listening to a ton of the band we're going to be discussing tonight,
Awesome.
which is Bilskirnir. Or Bilskirnir. What is the correct pronunciation?
Man, I don't know, man. I always have said Bilskirnir, but that's probably wrong. Bilskir. I'm just doing it phonetically.
Yeah, it's ancient, like Norse. It's like an ancient Norse word, so we're probably both fucking.
According to both the poetic and the prose Edda and skaldic history, the name of the Old Norse god Thor's Hall. So it's like where Thor lives.
That's what it says on.
Yep, according to Metallum. Yep.
Yeah, according to Metallum. That's my only source for metal knowledge. So
I think that's the source of metal knowledge for 90% of the scene nowadays. Yeah. So I don't think you're going I don't think you're going above too many people's heads.
We didn't have that shit
in
the 90s and 80s, man. We had to fucking write letters. Ooh.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see that like basically all of Metal Sucks and Metal Injection got like laid off today, which is hilarious?
No, that's fantastic. I've been totally detached for I've been working so fucking hard, man, and like on just so many different projects. Like I've been away from the internet, which feels fantastic, but like I don't know what the fuck's going on. I turned on the television today briefly, and the fucking King of England's here talking to the people. I was like, God damn, we get invaded? Did I miss something? No, he's just being like. Just fucking hanging out in the world, but no. What happened? What's the good news with Metal Sucks and Metal Injection? Did they find out they're all like I don't know, tiny hats, or like they pulled an SPLC? They're like injecting like fake information into the metal world, like.
Yeah, Pantera is good. You guys should think Pantera is good. You should like Iron Maiden. Lamb of God is Q metal. Trevor Stannard is a authority on special spree metal.
the wholesome chungus of metal. R.I.P.
Yeah.
No, I think what happened is they got bought by some like giant conglomerate. So it said like Sony or someone owns them.
What?
And they just did. That's what the article said. So, like a portion of Sony owned Metal Injection and Metal Sucks,
weird.
Which is hilarious. And
yeah, it's all corporate. The CS that is why that is not independent music, man. That has not been independent music forever, and that shit has always been dumb.
But remember, those fuckers were getting like black metal shows canceled. Like
well, yeah,
in, like
but
2016 and 2017.
They also like that's where some people learn about metal and think it's an authority. Like Metal Sucks, and like it's like some like Jewish psyop. Like we're gonna name it Metal Sucks, and then but it's like because that's what we feel like, but it sounds like it's like ironic and funny, but it's not. They actually hate it, and they try to bring it down by making it fucking terrible.
Well, it comes from like the
I
Vice.
hate metal.
Oh no, it's terrible. But it came from like the Vice era of like journalism where everything has to be like ironic and you have to be distanced from it. But all that to say,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
They got utterly smashed today, so hopefully they'll just go away.
That's crazy that they're owned. They were owned by a big company like that.
Yeah, I was
Don't
shocked
they hate
about
on that shit.
It's one of those things where it's kind of like how a lot of people will be like, fuck corporations, fuck, like, you know, have these like lofty ideals of being anti-capitalist, but then their entire ideology lines up with corporate America. So it's very fascinating.
All of these people that say that shit, I call it Pepsi politics. Like they seem like, oh, I'm against this, I'm against fascism, and I'm against this, and I'm pro this, and the you should get the shot, and this is how I feel, and it's like, okay, Like, yeah, so you think the same thing that everybody's feeding you because they're giving you money. Like that broad from the Kardashians, she got totally fucking ripped for doing something. And she did some like protest commercial for Pepsi.
Oh
And
yeah,
like,
yeah, I remember when that happened.
but then like, I forget what it's. I can see it in my head. Like she's in a protest. And there's like a Pepsi. She's like,
have a break for Pepsi.
And then they were like, yo, you are fucking retarded. Like no one, I think they pulled it immediately. Like
it was supposed to be some
so
like
bad.
Yeah, I can't even remember it, but I remember there was some like light controversy about that. So
That's
people
what
who,
that shit makes me think of. Like the
exactly,
metal
like
stuff.
their political ideologies line up exactly with like Microsoft's HR department.
Exactly. Like think for yourself, man. It's okay if you have those politics, but you should research them and come upon those ideas on your own. Like if you want to suck, then suck on your own. You know, don't fucking just suck. Don't be lazy about it. You know, right. Own your shit, dude.
But Metal Sucks was just totally. I mean, I had not heard that name in probably 5 or 6 years. But
it's around.
I was happy to see that they got kind of decimated today. Which
what's
is
the
hilarious.
one I'm not on Facebook or anything, but like I go on there for Marketplace sometimes, and I always see these taters fucking posting things from like Blabbermouth. Is that a metal one or is that just music?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's like a metal focus. That's like some
just
boomer
metal
shit.
But it's real bad. But like I put all those in
terrible.
the same basket. Metal Sucks, Blabbermouth, and what was the other one you said?
Lamb Goat. Remember Lamb Goat?
No, Lamb Goat's fucking
Metal
terrible.
Injection is another one of those.
Metal
Awful.
Injection and Metal Sucks. Yeah, that's the two you just said. Well, good. I'm glad. I hope anybody that respected them, I hope their fucking dreams are dashed apart now. And they, ugh, I hate metal culture these days. It's all like chubby dudes with beards and with like their wives have boyfriends of like another race, and they're like, my wife's boyfriend likes that. I heard about that band from my wife's boyfriend. Like that's metal to me. And they like collect Funko Pops, and then like
exactly
and like Rainbow Queef fucking unicorn vinyl. Like, but they're like, I really like this band. Oh, they said a dirty word. Oh, it's dangerous. It's not inclusive. Ugh, fucking awful. That's what I think of when I'm going to a goddamn metal show in a couple of weeks, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm fucking pissed. I should do a live report. I didn't even know this was happening, but I guess I got talked into it, and I got my ticket is comped. I have a friend that zogged the tickets for us. I don't know how he did it. He just said zog, and I was like, okay, man. He's got Zog connections. But it's like, I guess it's Rotting Christ, Deicide, Immolation, probably some other band that hasn't been good in years.
I think is headlining.
Oh God, none of these bands have been good ever. Like for no, not ever, but for years. Like I'm surprised Blood Incantation's not on it too. But like he told me that Rotting Christ is playing a non-servium Thy Mighty Contract set. So like that's why I'm going. Like I don't like Deicide after Legion. Plus the Hoffman brothers aren't in Deicide. That's false. I don't like Immolation after the third album. And then Behemoth has sucked maybe always. They have some early, like before they turned death metal, but now it's been so fruity for like
it's been almost 30 years.
It's been so bad, dude. I will say this is kind of I don't know, some people will probably agree with me. I like Pandemonic Incantations, the first one where they switched to death metal. That's a good album, but everything after that is weak. And like I like Storming Near the Baltic, Sventivith. I like that one, but I don't like Grom. I don't like the Forest one. I don't know. They were good back then. But like,
I mean, they were Polish black metal. Like they were running with like Graveland at some point. Which is nuts.
that dude is a total fruitcake now.
Oh like, he's totally betrayed the scene, and
and he knows it. And like, man, their music is real bad now. Like it's been bad, but like it's laughable. But But like, I forget who else is on that. Did you say the other band that's on that?
No,
That's
I think that's
bands.
all of them. But that tour is coming near me at some point. I was thinking
Yeah.
about going because I do like Rotting Christ, and if they are playing Die by the Contract and non-Serbium stuff, I will probably go. But
Yeah.
I might leave honestly after Rotting Christ plays.
Oh, that's
because,
what we're doing. I told
Yeah.
my friend, I was like, dude, I hope they fucking play first. Like they deserve to headline that, but man, I hope they don't, because I don't want to sit through all that other shit. What we're gonna do is like find out, like maybe through the internets, like if there's an order, if they've been keeping to an order, and then try to plan our arrival close to that time, because we're totally
your
leaving
entrance
after
and
that.
exit have to be
Yeah,
very
I don't want to see
coordinated.
anybody. I don't talk to. We went through this before about when the fucking Emperor gave the fest came through town. Like I don't want to see those people, man. Like even my friends that are going, like I don't want to see. I'll see my friends that aren't, but like I got friends that are gonna go and be like, oh man, you're not gonna stay for Deicide. No, dude, Deicide has sucked. You've been
Deicide
saying
has
that
been Styro for
they've been
decades
Styro
now at this
forever.
point.
They've been
Yeah.
Styro since Once Upon the Cross. I don't care what anybody says. He said he got lazy on that album, and all of the fucking vocal delivery is the same as Mother Goose. Every other sentence rhymes.
Yeah, it's
You
an
know, and
A-B rhyme
the
scheme.
it's got the same cadence. Da, 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 da. The music is fantastic, but it sucks. And then the art just got shit from there too. But I was so ready for that album when that came out, Once Upon the Cross, and like it's fucking evil, dude. Like that. I mean, I consider that mainstream metal. For mainstream metal, that was an evil cover, and then you opened it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like the other cover, like the bloody sheet,
Yeah,
like,
with
it's
the
like
dissected
corn. Yeah,
Jesus.
it's fucking killer, man. That was awesome. Like, and like the first two, Deicide and the Amondum, are some of the best death metal ever. But like, man, after that,
Yes,
I
that
don't
band
know.
is weird. Like
Yeah.
it's odd because they've been around forever. They
Yeah.
never stopped, but they
Yeah.
kind of. I mean, remember they went over to Earache at one point, then lost the
Yeah.
Hoffman brothers, and then they kind of went. They did those really shitty like two. I mean, basically every. I'm a kind of a fan of like what is it? Scars of the Crucifix. I'm kind of a fan of that record a little bit just because it's nostalgic to me. And then I also like Serpents of the Light is pretty good.
It's okay.
But yeah, it's pretty
the cover
good.
is that the one with Jesus and the
It's
snake?
blue, like it has like a blue face
Yeah,
on it.
that
Says,
that
yeah.
album cover's bad, dude. But
Yeah.
I don't even know if I gave it a chance. One of my best friends, that was his favorite band from like the time the first album came out up until like I think until they lost the Hoffman brothers. And then
Yeah, I think Scars
he
of
was
the
always
Crucifix.
pushing that shit on me, and I'm like, no, dude, no, it's not good, man. And his brother was like, yeah, dude, this is not good. What are you thinking? This is the same friend that likes Guar. Like he knew Rob Darkin back in the day and has letters from the guys in Velez and stuff still in his collection. So like, I can't say you're a poser. You know, you can fucking listen to Guar, man. You were like hanging out with Velez and shit, but like,
Right, yeah,
Jesus Christ,
he's
man.
allowed.
Like,
He's allowed to
what
have.
are you doing, man? I mean,
He's
some
allowed
of
to have
those
some suspect taste.
yeah, but like, dude, like, I don't know. It pains me. It's the same with Cannibal Corpse. Like, Cannibal Corpse has been a brand since Corpse Grinder left. It's, as far as I'm considered, or kicked out, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, like nothing. Not Corpse Grinder. I'm sorry. Since Chris Barnes has been gone, like it's not been Cannibal Corpse. It's been a comic book, dude. That shit is laughable. It's fucking.
Well,
goofy.
it's like an Adult Swim version of what
exactly,
a death metal.
exactly.
Like an
Safe,
Adult Swim
fun.
cartoon version of like a death metal
yes,
band.
yes. It's
And anyone
so
who takes that
bad.
band seriously now is like,
Yeah.
okay, so like to me, Cannibal Corpse exists is like that's for like the juggalo mechanic,
Yeah.
blue collar, not denigrating blue collar workers.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know if it's
like,
blue collar, man. I mean, the blue collar guys listen to it, but it's not. I know what you mean, but like, I think it's a little too weak. It's a little too funko, man. It's the total funkification of death metal.
It's for a very specific type of blue
Yeah,
collar dude,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think that's a good way to put it. It's just kind of like
I know what you mean.
It's like a getting off your shift at I don't know, take 5 or whatever, and then go directly to the Cannibal Corpse show.
Yeah, totally. It's like you change oil, but you don't change oil at a real garage. You change it at
exactly.
Take 5.
Yeah.
You know what I
like
mean?
a fake. Yeah, you're kind of like a fake.
Your hands aren't that dirty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you work at you're a mechanic, but your hands don't really get greasy at all. Like I don't trust you with my car. You know what I mean? It's like I want a motherfucker in the backwoods, like the place where I take my car, like in the backwoods, guys like fucking terrified of the government. Shit.
Oh yeah,
like dude, that's the guy.
I take my shit to some psycho Greek dudes.
Yes,
those are the real guys.
Yes. When I used to be a cab driver, and when I was a cab driver, I worked with some insane fucking dudes from Africa, and they were the best mechanics. Those motherfuckers, they will find a workaround for anything. Like it'll be legal, but you're just under the fucking. You're just skating through, man.
Just under the wire, yeah.
It's like, do you need tire? I have used tire, $10. It's like that's sketchy, man. But yes, I have to finish this shift. I'll give you $10. He's like, it may not work tomorrow. Come back.
Yeah, it just explodes.
But like, yeah, like that. I trust those people more than some dude at Take 5 that listens to Cannibal Corpse, man.
Exactly.
So that guy was like telling me he has like 3 wives and his second one's giving him trouble, and so he might have to get rid of her. Like that's harsh.
Never in his life has that guy heard of corpse grinder.
Yeah.
So
those are the immigrants that are cool, that actually enhance our society. Like,
right.
He's doing something good. He's not a fucking burden.
No, dude. Anyway, so I think just awful. So that I saw that tour bill, and I was like, because dude, I have not gone to a show I don't think I've gone to a show in almost a year, which is great. I don't miss really going to shows at all.
I mean, I would never think of going to this on my own, but my friend asked me, and he's like, hey, this is happening. I don't even know when it is. I think it's coming up though. But he's like, I'm going. I can zog you a ticket if you want with mine. And I was like, I'll go if you go and you can zog me a ticket. I'm not paying a fucking penny though. And he's like, okay. So he said he got it, and we're going, and we're gonna go out with like the dinner before or after is gonna be better. I told him we should get Greek food just to be corny. You know what I mean? Like we have some really nice Greek places here, so get some Greek food and then go watch fucking. Because I love Riding Christ. I've been listening to Triarchy, The Lost Lovers, and Non Serviam like all week, which are great fucking. That's my cutoff for that band is Triarchy. By the way, I don't know if you like them that much, but
oh yeah, no, I'm a huge Riding Christ and Varathron are like those are my two
big time Varathron. I love Greek metal. Man, fucking hails to Greece. Like that's such a killer country, man, and such. Like great fucking culture there and fantastic food, interesting people. They got the Golden Dawn, that's pretty cool. They got fucking what's that fucking band that we like? The guy that's totally autistic. He's a genius. Yes, goddamn, that guy is fucking amazing. Like his early shit's killer, but now he's just like, I'm gonna do this now, and it's fucking genius.
Well, dude, guy, I would say. He might be the most creative force in black metal currently. He's so possible, good,
man. He's good. And there's like rumors that like some of that shit. There's like no real instruments at all on that.
I don't care.
Program.
I literally don't care.
No. That's the thing is like that's how good he is. Like I don't know if that's true, but like he's so good at that stuff that like at the synthesizer work and all the stuff he's doing that like. It sounds believable, but it doesn't sound like a shitty drum machine. It sounds like a real band, and it's fucking
he's almost
phenomenal.
Like a composer at his
exactly. I think point, I mean, it's like not retarded. Like it's retarded, but it's not like the clunky retarded genius like the Tarihan is. Like it's the fucking, it's like actual genius. Like this guy actually knows theory. You know, so like he's like really good at it. The only thing corny about him is he's Greek and he sings in German. I think that's kind of weird. I mean,
we can forgive him for that.
Yeah, I mean that's where the retarded part because like it wouldn't be black metal if there wasn't something retarded about it. You know?
I was gonna say you're never gonna bowl a 300 with a black metal band. There's always gonna be something like fucked up about it, which is part and parcel with the genre. You know, it would not be a black metal project without it having some sort of weird fucked up element.
Hey, speaking of which, I know we haven't even started talking about Bilskirnir yet, but I was sent my friend that the same conversation with the fucking the Rotting Christ guy. He told me about this band Woods of Fallen. Have you heard that? They just put out a demo. They've got a song on the Night in the Fog comp part 2, but it's guy Goruth from Stellar Winter. He runs that old label.
Oh yes,
yeah.
I actually the demo's called.
Yeah, but it's spelled like Wight.
Yeah,
which means like something undead. Yeah, he sent me that. My friend sent me that, and I was pleasantly surprised, man. Like it's I'm not as into it as he is. It didn't blow me away. It's long for a demo. I need to spend more time with it, but it's really good. You know, this is what I wanted to bring that up. He just released the coolest fucking shirt this week. So it's got the cover of the demo on the front, and then it says black metal against black metal. But it says black metal against black metal, and instead of the fruity Antifa thing, it's got got a knight's gauntlet with a dagger. I'll send it to you, man.
That's hilarious. You know what's funny is that I actually have a giant bumper sticker that says black metal against black metal.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I fucking hate those people, dude. Like, those are the people that are... I think the people listening know what I mean. Like, I'm not fucking... You know, obviously I like black metal, but I don't like the modern scene, man. So I just sent you a picture of that shirt.
I think that's the spirit. I probably saw this on Instagram, and I just didn't realize what it was.
Yeah, that might have been where he got it from.
Yeah, I follow that dude. Yeah.
Isn't that sick, dude? That's fucking rules, man.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that demo is badass. No one in the States has it right now. I guess it came out in last year or something, but I don't want to pay $30 for shipping. But.
Right. Yeah. Especially now with which I'm about to get. So I guess there was a Clandestine Blaze gig a couple weeks ago, and someone picked me up it's a Mistreat polo.
Ooh.
So
fuck yeah, dude. I love that.
They sent it from that gig. I guess it was I'm not sure. Someone was selling Mistreat merch at that gig. And I was like, dude, holy shit.
That was in Europe, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that. Yeah, like, well, not the gig, but I saw it. It was like a big show, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't a fest, but it was like some bigger bands played.
Yeah. I don't know how public it is, but it was just, it was I think the main band that played was Clandestine Blaze and some others.
Yeah. I saw a flyer or the announcement for it. The only thing that sucks about that is I don't think that band should ever play live. It's one of those things that's best enjoyed alone. But his backing band is so, dude. That Magua
well, it's morphed into something different now. Like older Clandestine Blaze is different than what Clandestine Blaze is currently.
Yeah,
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like,
man,
the music he's making now is like the early material. I don't think like the Fist of the Northern Destroyer and like Night of the Unholy Flame and all that material. Yeah. I don't think that translates as well in a live setting. But his like the City of Slaughter and his current, like, I know he released a record like last year, which I still have not checked out. I've been meaning to, but that stuff is more akin to like a live setting, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the Magua, I think that's how
is that who's his backing band is?
Yeah, it's that band. It's Magua. That band is so bad. They're so fruity. They are fucking pure styro. That is girlfriend metal, dude. When those first 2 albums of theirs came out, nothing but chicks liked it. Oh, this is so good. It's like, really? This is fucking weak styro. But that's cool. You like it, man. Like,
yeah, people really freak out over their drummer. They say he's like the best drummer in
that's what's bad about them live now, because he can play. I like sloppy fucking
yeah, you like Capricornus.
Yeah, dude, I like the early. I don't like Clandestine Blaze after there's a cutoff. He's got so now I can appreciate it. I don't think it's terrible, but let me see. This is gonna ruffle some feathers.
He has a lot of records.
There's a lot of stuff, man. But the stuff
Yeah.
that I like of his is some of my best black metal ever. The
I mean,
best shit
Fist
I've
of
ever
the Northern
heard.
Destroyer. I've said this. That's a top 5 of all time for me.
Yeah,
100%.
that one's good. I don't really not even Holy Flames is okay. But okay, so yeah, Fist of the Northern Destroyer is good, but that 3 or 4 tape I think it's 4 tape thing that came out. It was that they all came out on like a record, I think, as a compilation.
That the one with the Star of David on the cover.
I don't know. Well, that's the On the Mission 7-inch has got a Star of David. This is
Blood and there's an LP.
Blood and
anyway.
Blood and Cum, Goat, Creative Alienation, There Comes the Day, and Primitive. Oh no, Primitive Finland is a 7. Yes, the 3 tape. Or no, Below the Surface of the Cold Earth. It's 4 tapes. They all came out at the same time, and each of them only have like 2 or 3 songs on them, and they're super hard to get. And then I think later on, it all came out. Maybe it's on the. I think it's on the archives. Yeah, Archive 1, 2, and 3.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. That do those have Star of David? Yeah, it does. And that's very similar to the On the Mission 7-inch. Oh no, that's just a burning, but very similar. Yeah, that 7-inch is fucking awesome. That was the. I heard that before the full length. No, I got it at the same time. I think the On the Mission 7-inch. There's like I think it's this B side.
That's such a cool name for a 7-inch too, because then the side B is called Tearing Down Jerusalem.
Yeah, and that one, man, it's kind of slow and galloping. Like, oh my god, dude, that split, like that shit is so fucking killer. And then
that's like a perfect black metal 7-inch.
Absolutely, man. And then, but yeah, it's not that it sucks, but like Deliverers of Faith, Onward, like in Church of Atrocity, those are good albums, but it doesn't have the same emotional connection to me, and it's just a lot of the same. It got kind of formulaic, and he's always has a Dark Throne song, but like not Dark Throne worship. It's like Dark Throne kind of always did a Hellhammer worship song, like a clunky,
like a slower,
yeah, and he did that too. So like it was just kind of I don't know. But it's not
definitely
terrible.
We got to do a Clandestine Blaze episode eventually.
Should.
Like we'll have to cover them, but because it's that band, and we'll talk about Bilskirnir eventually, folks. I promise you. Sorry. We right before we recorded, we're just like, hey, we got to be more direct. We need to talk. We're almost 30 minutes in.
No. I wasn't talking about. What I was talking about with that. Yeah, I was talking about just going deeper into the music. But no, the side quests are always great. We're taking a side quest. We're not even at the fucking entry. They're not at the front door yet, dude.
This is the prologue.
Yeah, the prologue, man. You got to talk about world events and shit, dude. So.
But yeah, I guess.
There comes the day. There comes the day when we'll do a Clandestine Blaze, and we stop asking for fucking Blaze Birth Hall. We're gonna do Blaze Birth Hall, and it's gonna be epic. But
it's gonna be 5 hours.
It's gonna be very long, and it's gonna be very involved. And a
lot of research
it's going to come. It's going to come, and it's going to be man. That stuff is so special. It deserves the time. It doesn't deserve me going on some tangent about how Motley Crue is the first black. It doesn't need to be in that episode. It needs to be very, very chill and fucking. I don't know. That music is so special.
Yeah, that will be like a scholarly effort. And I've been slowly taking notes and listening to a lot of the more, I guess, underappreciated BBH material. It's kind of hard tracking down all of it, at least to find proper full versions of it. You know, it exists on. You can find it through illicit means, but to find actual physical copies of it, which I don't need to have a physical copy of everything, but I've been looking, like I really want that Blaze Birth Hall compilation CD.
Oh man,
I've been looking for that forever.
I've got the CD and the tape version. I may be willing to part with one, and my buddy may have multiples too. So don't buy one for a crazy price, because I'll just send it to you. But like, it's so hard, especially such a great compilation. For a few years ago, it was just everywhere. But now it's like
Hammerkrieg, the compilation.
That shit is so good, dude. And the thing with a lot of the Blazebirth Hall stuff, or at least especially shit. Fuck, I can't even think. But it'll be released under a different name. You know, it'll be in English or it'll be in Russian. And then the Russian may be in like an English font Russian, or maybe in Cyrillic. So it's kind of hard to like know which one you're doing. And then there's all these like sketchy versions now that Caldrad's dead. You know, so
well, I was gonna bring up that record label Asrar has been bootlegging the shit out of Blazebirth Hall stuff.
Well, I mean, that's one of those things where he's like a known bootlegger, but like sometimes he says the shit's official. I don't know what to believe. It's the same thing with Absurd. I don't want to get involved in like he said, she said, fucking drama, because it's like the fucking endeavors of women to do that shit. And like it's I just don't want to gossip, but like I don't think that, man. I mean, I'll be honest. I own some of his shit that are clearly bootlegs. Like the bootlegs he did of the Moon Lay Hidden Beneath the Cloud LPs are fantastic.
I have those too.
but like I don't. I mean, I'll buy bootlegs of Blazebirth Hall stuff. I don't give a shit. But I don't. As long as it sounds good, you know. It just sucks that it does that, but.
Yeah, I have a couple of the Stellar Winter tapes, like the original tapes. Like I have,
me too.
Storm Height, Brown and Called, and I had so something weird happened. The guy I bought it from, he was super legit, and I bought a ton of Stellar Winter Blazebirth Hall tapes from him. Got home, and the Raven Dark one, I can't remember which specific one, but I always remember it was a Raven Dark tape. I listened to it, 100% blank. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I think he'd had them forever, and I don't think he actually ever listened to them.
He probably didn't know. He probably didn't mean anything by it, man. Because that shit happens. I mean, because a lot of times back in the day, you would just get like 15 pro covers, and they'd send you a master CDR or a master tape, and then you make your own dubs and then sell them. That's what we used to do back then, like in distros and stuff. But like, so it's possible it just didn't happen, but. But back then, if you would have got it in the time of it coming out, somebody probably would have made it right. That dude probably just didn't know, you know. But
that's what I assumed. But it was still annoying.
Yeah, God. Raven Dark's one of those weird ones. Like I don't always love it, but then I revisit it and I do like it. Like I want to say I've got some weird version of one of the albums that came in like an A5, like a DVD size case or something.
Oh yeah, like a long box.
Yeah.
No, that's different than a long box. Yeah, A5 is cool. That's like a media tray.
Yeah, it's I don't know which one it was. Let me see.
Yeah, Raven Dark is one of those weird, like that's a fascinating band to me because they're not as hyped up as like Branacall or Nitbird or Forest is, but I think Raven Dark is honestly like one of the better projects from
Nitbird
BBH.
is so fucking good. I don't really like Raven Dark's logo for some reason. Let's see.
But but that logo is like really really old.
Maybe it's
so I don't know what it was influenced by, but I have thought for a while it's atypical of a black metal band like that.
I'm trying to find the one. I'm gonna have to go get some more coffee here in a second, and I'm gonna find that one. Is it Autumn Roar? I think it is Autumn Roar. Let's see. No, maybe it's probably fucking fake or not fake, but it's probably a bootleg or unofficial. Maybe it's this compilation. I think it is. I don't know, but they're really cool. That stuff's good. I really like Nitberg. And of course, fuck, you just said it, man. Caldrad's band. I am fucking out of it.
What, Branacall?
Branacall, yeah, that's the shit, man. Like his guitar tone, like this. There's songs that they have that are on that comp, on the Hammer Krieg, that are also on other albums, or it's like the same guitar parts, like the Steel Springs of Inspiration or something. Like Jesus Christ, that shit will just freeze you in place and in time, and it just makes me fucking stare off into nothing, man. It's so fucking, it's so deep. That's why we need to fucking hypnotic. We need to fucking take the time to do. I mean, we could do 3 hours on fucking Branacall alone, probably, but
Oh yeah.
But
So yeah, folks, we're gonna do
okay,
Blaze Birth Hall. We're
yeah,
very
we'll
much
do it.
aware.
Like, yeah,
but,
we want it too, you know. So
but
it's just gonna be
that's stuff that deserves respect, and it deserves actual, like, not saying any of the other bands that we cover don't deserve respect, but that's such a monumental collective in general that it's not just a single band. It's a whole movement, and it's a whole scene that I think we need to come correct with the right information about. So
all right.
that's why we're doing research for Blaze Birth Hall.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck up and get something wrong because of all the crazy shit that's happened. So with Bilskirnir, are we gonna do an overview of his huge catalog, or are you wanting to concentrate on just the band itself, or certain releases?
Let's just, I mean, yes, to all the above. Let's just talk about the band overall. Between the demos, EPs, splits, comps, it's a lot of material.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But yeah, obviously the he so what do you I kind of took a note down. So with more RA tinged black metal, have you noticed that those projects tend to do a lot more splits than other styles?
Oh yeah.
It's almost part and parcel with the territory. It's kind of like it's like the punk ethos is like let's do a split almost, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, the thing with I don't know what it is with those bands. I think part of it is probably the territory. Like you would have people in poorer countries with doing music that was quote unquote dangerous, so you couldn't really put it out on a label, so you kind of had to revert to the punk ethos. So I think like you would do the splits that way. If you have two labels doing it, or you put it out yourself, two bands working together can put out a split 7-inch or a split tape a lot easier than trying to find a label that puts out something sketchy. And it just kind of kept going. I mean, especially in South America or like parts of Asia or something like that, or Eastern Europe. Like that's well, I guess especially in Eastern Europe where a lot of that stuff comes from. It's probably harder to find something. I mean, in Germany, especially for obvious reasons, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's kind of, that guy's an underground diehard. Like I used to know him when he first started. We lost contact, around 2000, and I can't say why because I'd fucking dox myself, but like, I have nothing but respect for him, but, I'm looking at his discography, and like I remember not caring for Wotan's Volk that much, that album from 2007, but I haven't listened to it probably since then. But then I'm looking, after that came that Wotan Redivivis. That album is really good. Yeah, that album is great. So I don't know. Like I don't know what's up. He does do a lot of splits, but that's also indicative of like the old school ethos of like doing splits with bands instead of albums, and then you can put out all those split tracks on one CD, kind of like Aryan Blood did, But
I was gonna bring up Aryan Blood too, because there's this, like, I would say Bilskirnir along with Absurd, because his first demo was 97. Which that's they're not he's not the oldest project, but that's pretty for this style. I would go and say he could be considered a forefather for this particular movement, and what I think I want to coin it is like Teutonic melodic black metal. Because it's very German. So this like a band like Aryan Blood totally comes from this school. 100%. And Aryan Blood didn't come too long after Bilskirnir started going, but I would say that he probably picked up one of these early demos and was like, okay, let me do, because it's with Bilskirnir, he never goes beyond mid pace. He's never fully blasting. It's not going to be hyper speed. It's very deliberate, and it's very hypnotic, and it comes from that early Burzum, like let me just let me develop a riff for several minutes and lead you into a trance, but let me incorporate some more folk and pagan, even more pagan elements than Burzum was doing, which is I think gives this the spirit of this project.
It goes with like he may not, I don't think he was technically proficient enough to play like that. Plus it wouldn't fit, but like those early demos, like the drums are sloppy as fuck, man, and I love it.
But they fit so well.
It's perfect. It's perfect black metal. It's perfect. For some of those reasons are the same reasons people don't like them. But like I love how sloppy it is. Like I forget which song it is. I think it's on the first demo. It might be the title track. Let me
for
see.
Victory We Ride.
Yeah, for Victory We Ride. I think he's playing the riff, and then like the drums just stop and they pick back up. Like he like lost the count, so he just stopped. The guitars keep going, but he just picks up where he left. Well, but it's perfect, dude. It's like you're hanging out at a rehearsal. It's killer,
recording on analog. That's tape you got to pay for. Fuck it, let's just keep it the same tape.
Yeah, it's killer, man. It's so, and it's like kind of melodic and it's like upbeat and kind of.
It's very. I don't want to say
poppy, but it's like major chords. It's catchy. There's hooks and stuff. So, but it's I don't know what's up with the splits. It's probably also like that guy was a workhorse. Like he's in touch with all these bands, so it's like, let's do a split. I mean, that's just the underground. Not all of them are great, but it was worth having. Like the what is that? I don't know if I got the Nordreich 7-inch.
I was going to ask you, are you a fan of Nordreich?
Let me look at their other stuff.
I would suspect you would call them styro, possibly.
It looks styrific. God damn, he's got a lot of
Styrelian.
Oh yeah, dude. What is this? Heilger brand? That is a styro cover, man. I don't know that I've ever heard any of this, man. It looks styro coated for sure.
It's pretty good. I'm a sucker for this type of stuff. So if you, I don't know, it's nothing. It's not gonna break your mind or blow your mind or anything. But it's decent.
I may have had one of these. It's on Hammerbund, and I've traded with that guy, and he sends me styro. And oh wow, this album
you probably have a couple of Nordreich CDs then.
I'm trying to find. I would know it by the album cover. I don't know that I've heard any of this, dude. Yeah, I don't. Well, that's a fruity. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever. Oh, here's. I think it's just. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just this one. It's the Aryan Blood split. The Aryan Blood, the True Frost, Nordreich, and Flamentod. Yeah, I have that, and that's it. That's probably all I've ever heard. And I think I have the Disastrous version. Which we mentioned that a couple episodes ago, like the most retarded shit ever from U.S. black metal, but it's so, and like it's a good retarded. But yeah, he put out that split on CD in America. But yeah, that split is great. But I that's all I've ever heard from them, and the split with Bilskirnir.
It's not going to blow your mind. It's just an interesting, because they never really, I don't think they've ever had too much hype, but they've been around and they've done some splits, and they've been involved with some pretty important and notable bands.
I was trying to see if he was maybe in another band, but I guess not. He's in Brand. Oh, that's a bad logo. Brandstock.
Oh.
I've got a rule, dude. If you have a band and your fucking logo is made up of tree branches, shit's gonna suck. Like that's probably why I avoided that fucking band Woods of Fallen, because his first logo was just trees, and then like the new one for White Power is like, it's like more black metal centric, but there are trees in the artwork, but like those bands that come out and they like sing about forests and their logo is just made up of branches, like that's bad, dude. That's really uncreative, and that's how this brand stock band is. It just looks like some broccoli in black and white.
Yeah, the twig that kind of twigs. that kind of became a scourge in graphic design in the underground in the last.
Man, there's some
years.
local bands here that were like, they did post metal, like that kind of shit. Like I can't even think of a post metal band. Like what they were trying to be like Godspeed You Black Emperor, but it came out across like a ISIS or something, which is just like diet Neurosis. I love Neurosis, but like, or old Neurosis, but like they were doing that style. And they
when Scott Kelly was beating the shit out of his family.
Yeah, when he was beating it. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That's so bad. Like I watched this Amoeba. Sorry for the side quest, but I watched this documentary about Amoebix this week. I fucking love that band. And in the documentary, they have Steve Von Till and Scott Kelly. Like they interview him pretty extensively about Amoebix, and all I'm thinking about is like, dude, you are so not in Neurosis anymore, and I've seen Neurosis so many times, and you are such a piece of shit. Like, you beat your kids. Like, you beat your wife, which is bad enough, but you beat your kids, dude. And then he's like, well, I'm a drunk, and I was like, you beat your kids. That is so not cool. like you're such a piece of shit. Like,
I remember when that news broke, and I was just like, huh. Okay. Interesting.
Like they kicked him. It sucks that they're still going, and like they got that fucking fruitcake.
The dude from ISIS, right?
Yeah, Aaron Turner is on like the stand-in guy for all the post-rock. He jumps every fucking trend, and now his like the band he's been sucking off of since he started. Like he's in the band now. Like that, your band's not cool anymore, man. You're playing songs from a dude that beat his kids. Like that's, and like he's like admitted to it. Like it's not alleged. He's like, yes, I did that. I'm an alcoholic.
He just came out and he was like, do you remember that whole rollout? He just was like, yep, I did it.
Yeah,
I quit.
I mean, that's the only thing that's respectable about it. Like he fucking owned up to it, man. But god damn, that is so dark and horrible. Like you shouldn't beat your wife, but dude, your kids didn't do anything. Because I'm picturing him being like young. I don't know how young they are, but that it's always bad. But like, I don't know, man. What a piece of shit. But that
was one of the most bizarre headlines I've ever read.
Very, very strange. But he should have beaten up Aaron Turner. Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah. Sorry for all the fucking spurging. I've had a lot of caffeine, and I've been in a shit mood all week, and now I'm in a good mood. But so my first introduction with this band is I think I got a flyer from my friend at Hellflame who had a magazine, and Nico Solieri, I think is it Nico? Nikolai. He played in the True Frost and a bunch of other killer bands, Marshall Might, and I used to write back and forth with him. And he's a hell of an artist, and he told me about this band, and so I got in touch with him, or I got a flyer, and I wrote Bilskirnir, and I ordered the first demo. Let me go back to where I was. Yeah, for Victory We Ride, and I think it was maybe around 99, and he sent me an advance of the Bisdermanian Erwacht, or it could have been our next trade, because but I seems like I remember getting both of those at the same time.
Do you have this tape? It's a comp tape with both of those releases.
Well, that is just called that. Yeah, I have that one too. And I think, did Nikolai Beverina? Wow, I hadn't thought about Beverina in a while. Yeah, Beverina put that out. And that's a great comp, because that's my favorite stuff from that band, of those first two demos.
Oh, and it's so good.
I think because it's just so raw, and it's just I mean, like the first one it's fucking 9 songs at 38 minutes.
Yeah, almost 40 minutes, which is nuts, dude.
And it's like the first thing he ever did. It's fucking fantastic.
I was going to bring this up. So do you think, and sorry to interrupt, but I was just thinking about this.
You're good.
So like if someone today, because no one does that anymore. Like no one does like a 40-minute demo anymore. If you had 40 minutes of material, you'd want to release that as like a proper CD or full length or whatever. So it just goes to show kind of the spirit of the underground at the time. Like it was almost a proof of concept. He didn't want to waste time fucking around honing that material. He was like, all right, I want to get I have this sound that I have with this project. I need to get it out as quickly as possible to disseminate it and then get as many contacts as I can, if that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm thinking is he was doing.
Yeah. No one does that because, well, like some bands do that, Not well, no, they don't. They just put it on fucking Bandcamp. They'll
But a
they'll
40-minute
have
demo, no one does that.
no one does that because they're too eager. They're eager. And remind me to talk about the what is that called? The Hammerschlag compilation. Okay. But yeah, no one does that. But this motherfucker comes out and he drops this demo. So I get this in the mail, possibly with the other one too. And I listen to it, and the first song is like it's the instrumental intro, but like it starts out, and like the first track, the first proper song is the title track, and like it's so raw, but it's like clear, you know. It's like it's recorded well in as much as like everything is audible. It doesn't just sound like a boombox in a room.
Yes,
like he took the time. And it just it has so much atmosphere. It's just the real underground atmosphere. Same with like Blazebirth Hall stuff, and but like that demo is so fucking spiritual in a way. I know it sounds fruity, but like God, it feels pagan. You know what I mean? Like it feels like pagan music, and you can tell it's honest. It is not. There's nothing contrived about that at all, and like so it's perfect. And then he does that song Valhalla is Calling. I used to that song is 8.5 minutes long, and it's really atmospheric and slow. And that's the first song on side B, and I used to just rewind that, listen to that song over and over. I'm so fucking autistic. I was working at a radio station at the time, and I would this was before I mean, I guess maybe Napster was around or something. I can't remember, but like we had this professional setup where we could record like bumper music or like promos and stuff. So you had 2 tape players, we had CD players, you could rip CDs to tape and vice versa. Like so I forget what the process was there, but I used to take my tapes there, demos there, and rip them from cassette to CD because I didn't want to fuck them up, you know. I didn't want to like ruin them. But like one of the first ones I did like that was the first 2 or 3 Bilskirnir tapes, and I would just listen to those fucking CDs in my car all the fucking time. And like the Burzum covers he did were always awesome. He's done at least 2, probably more than that. But like they're always. He
also did a Graveland cover.
Yeah, I mean everything the guy does it feels honest, you know. And a lot of my friends and like either didn't like him or they lost him after he lost me after a certain period of time. And I think honestly, as cheesy as it sounds, or as like I think he just got too good at drums, man. I am a fan of sloppy drums. And it
you think so? Because he never goes into like just full blast terror. Is it that he because
no, he just got more proficient at playing slow. Yeah, and maybe I need to revisit it. And that's why I want to bring up the Hammerschlag thing eventually. But like that first tape is so fucking amazing, and then the second one, the Bis Germanien or Walked, like that one also has a fucking Burzum cover on it. And he redid Final Winter War, and like it's a little bit more improved. So like it's truly like a progression in demos. Like that's what bands should do. Like they should take a song they did on another album or another demo and re-record it and improve it. And that's what he did here. And that demo is just as fucking good as the first one. It's almost as long with like 4 songs less. But like it's so fucking good. I love that those first 2 tapes are so fucking special to me, man.
Oh, because right away he had a sound.
Yeah,
and that's what's so impressive about this project. Sometimes it takes them 2 or 3 or 4 releases to find their sound, but right away he had like what the material and style he was playing on that first demo is what he was playing on his most recent material. But obviously he's gotten better, quote unquote, more proficient and better at his his recording quality, his song structure, whatever. It all improved over time.
Oh, he's gotten older. You know what I mean? He's just gotten.
Right.
He's probably has more money, a job or something. You can afford.
But it's still that same spirit.
It's still the same spirit.
Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Which is so impressive. Is that he had a vision for this project, and it's been consistent all the way through.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the third tape was out, and these are all within like almost one a year at this point. But my buddy put out that one, Nikolai, on Hellflame, and I would probably listen to it now, and everything would come back to me. I remember loving this one as much as the other ones. Like it's still
Zauber,
Zauber, yeah. But looking at the song titles, it's just not coming. It's just not coming back as much as the other ones, but I know it's as good because those are the first 3 demos before the first album. Well, there was the 7-inch that also came out, and then they did that compilation. He had the demos, and well, God, I guess he did 3 demos and a split. The first full length didn't come out until 2003, but man, he was so consistent with a release almost every year from the beginning. So that's proper. That's good. That you don't need to come out with a full length as your first release,
No.
Because I didn't even think about that. Like I consider Vorvator, or however you pronounce that, I consider that like, well, no, that's just 15 minutes long. Maybe it was Furs. I consider Fursbauer a full length. I mean, it's 30 minutes, it's 29 minutes and some seconds, but hell, the first album or the first demo is basically an album. He could reissue those as a full length, It's so good.
Yeah, I was wondering why he waited until in Flame of Purification to consider that the first full length, because like you said, he could have considered any of the previous 3 demos to be full lengths.
Oh yeah. I mean, In Flames was that's a long. So his demos are like 40 minutes. His full lengths are over an hour, and okay. Well, I guess these are. It looks like that's bonus tracks. So I guess that's okay. So yeah, I guess he just kind of took In Flames of Purification, and just kind of like took tracks and made that a full length, which is fine. I don't mind that. That's what I was thinking of instead of Vorvader. That's a demo that came after that. But
yeah, he probably wanted to do like a proper CD release, and and he was like, "Hey, I have the format which allows me to add extra material." Because
Atavismus de Glaubens, like that was the first full length with all new material that wasn't demo re-recordings and stuff like that, and that shit's just as killer. It's a little bit cleaner. And it came. I would love to have the first press of the vinyl of that, but
oh yeah,
I mean that just came out a few years ago.
Taste.
But did they do it too?
Yeah, there's an old version on Perverted Taste.
Oh yeah. That's way better than the Darker Than Black version. I like that album cover a lot. Yeah, that's probably goes for some stupid amount of money. Well, you probably can't even buy it.
No, people go nuts over Bilskirnir stuff.
Really? Like, I had no idea. I didn't know people liked them.
If any of their vinyl pops up on eBay or a trade group on Facebook, it will go for hundreds of dollars if it's an original. People,
I guess,
love.
Do you think that's because like he's like in one version of Absurd now, and more people got it? Like I don't know anybody that likes. No one talks like you said. You want to do this band, and I was like, okay. Do people like that band?
It's I think it's because it's not anything that is not readily available that you can't just look up and find it. Yeah. There starts to become this want for this stuff.
Well, it might just be anybody's paying like multiple hundreds of dollars for a record like that, like is a consumer. But
exactly.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's records I would do that with, but come on, man. So, I
mean, I personally wouldn't, because I would just, I not to pat myself on the back, but I always end up finding stuff for a steal. Yeah, I might have to wait for a few years. Yeah,
just wait. That's what I'm saying. Don't be an eager consumer. Don't just consume product and be excited for next product. Like, dude, that's all it is. Dude,
I found new Renaissance Bathory records. $10. just because I was like,
nothing wrong with that, man.
I waited.
Yeah.
But
You know how many copies of fucking Master of Reality I own? Like, just because, like, I'll find a bootleg version at a truck stop and I want to listen to it in my car. You know, it's like one of those things, like, I don't care. You know, like, not everything I have. There's some things I do want originals of, and they're worth waiting for. You know, you don't have to, like, because what's the point? If you already know the music, why do you need that immediately? You just need to consume. You need to get out of your fucking consumer fucking attitude and enjoy the music. And
yeah,
it comes along, it'll make it more special, because that's what it used to be like, you know?
Yeah, you had to, dude. It would be like people don't remember. Like, you can find stuff pretty. I'm talking to the audience. Obviously, you remember this, but back in, like, up until I would say maybe, I don't know, when stuff started popping up more on eBay. Like, eBay was a ghost town for a lot of underground black metal, or you had to be kind of in the know to know which tags people were putting, or which specific, like, for example, RIC records. People, because that stuff gets blocked, banned right away. So the tag would be like ISD, blah blah blah. Can't tell you how much cool shit I found just by having that as a safe search, and I just snatch it up right away if it gets listed.
You know, I heard that eBay changed hands a few years ago, and now you can get anything on eBay now. Like, eBay is like the best place to get REC records, because like, there'll be dudes with distros, and the distros are kind of hard to access, so you just go to their eBay store, or like they'll say like, hey, I have an eBay store. And what I heard was that it was bought by a company in India, or bought by someone in India, and they were like, we don't give a fuck about the censorship. Like, this is a marketplace. Like, it was just from a different mindset. You know what I mean?
Well, you used to not be able to list or sell Burzum stuff. Do you remember that?
You used to have to spell it backwards. Like, my friend, he would always spell it backwards. Like, it got to the point where he was just like spelling it backwards when we were like text about it. You know, like what is it, Muzrub or something? You know, it's like you couldn't get Burzum, you couldn't get Absurd, you couldn't get any of that shit. Now you can. I just bought one of the CD versions. There was a reissue of an Absurd out. I think it was a version of Facta Lacunter, and it was on. It might have been Darker Than Black. But some guy had them all on CD. And it was like $10. I was like, cool. Like, I can buy that. I need that on vinyl, or I need that on CD again with the bonus tracks. And I think it had the lyrics or something. There was a reason I wanted it, but I got it on eBay, $10, totally fucking easy. There was nothing was flagged. Some stuff gets flagged if they think it's a bootleg, but like, there's so many bootlegs on there, you just got to know how to do it, you know? So,
you can't just list. You have to be it's all about being strategic with how you list.
Yeah. My off topic but on topic. The best quote about eBay I've ever heard was from my friend Jay from Godless North. He said this in like 2004 maybe, or before. He said, and it like blew. Somebody was talking shit about eBay and how it's like terrible, and he's like, no way, dude. eBay is the best distro in the world. Because like, it was back then you could find stuff, you know, it was before it was a big crackdown or whatever, but he's like, it's the best distro in the world. And it was, I don't know why I've always thought about that, but like, it was like before Discogs, so you had to get a lot of stuff on eBay. Like, it was the only place you could get black metal was on eBay. And like, it was before it was exploited all to hell. But yeah, I don't understand the hundreds of dollars for Bilskirnir stuff. I guess good for him. People like it, but that goes against the underground, man.
Yeah, if you don't believe me, just have a safe search for Bilskirnir, and anytime any of his LPs pop up, it goes for big money.
I assume it's all blocked on Discogs.
Yeah, it's all blocked on Discogs. The last there was a guy in one of the Facebook groups I'm in who was selling a grip of originals, and I believe they sold immediately, like within 5 minutes he listed them as sold. Wow. I know he didn't let them go for cheap. I know that. So yeah, there's a interest in this project for sure.
Well, that's good. I mean, it deserves it. But So what is your do you like the early stuff, or is there an era that you like more than others?
Oh, Bilskirnir?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love those first two demos, the For Victory We Ride and Biz Germanian Erwacht. I always have trouble with that word. But those two demos I think are so special because, like I
Yeah.
said, he immediately had a sound,
Oh
and
yeah.
he stood apart, especially at the time.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Big
know
time.
anyone else who sounded like that, and he wasn't. You could say he's obviously influenced by Burzum, influenced by Absurd, but beyond
Moonblood.
that, he's not Moonblood. He's not copying those bands. He's taking those
Yeah.
influences and forming his own. It's hard to say that what you can't copy Bill Skinner without just coming across as a straight up clone, which I think is what's so cool about his sound is that he has such an identity, and the way
Yeah.
he has these melody lines that in the hands of like a lesser songwriter they could come off as cheesy, but he does it in
Yeah.
like he rides that razor's
Yeah.
edge where it's
Yeah.
just it's sincere enough to where it's like, okay, this dude believes in this is
Yeah.
super prideful. It's not meant to just be like, oh, let me write a pagan sounding, really, no, this is coming, this he's like a conduit for something, which
Yeah.
I
It
think
doesn't
is
it doesn't sound pagan in the like in the fact like I want to sit down and write a pagan riff. But like it sounds pagan because the guy's pagan. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
sounds
there's a
honest.
spirit behind
Honest.
it.
There's an honesty to it. And like
Yes.
I think anything he did, it's like people say with guitar, like, guitar tone is in your fingers. It's who the player is, and like it's like that. Like I think whatever that guy does is gonna sound like Bill Skirner. And that's probably why. I mean, besides being influenced by Absurd, that's probably why they got him on guitar for live stuff. Or I guess he's in the band now too.
Right.
But like he's got a sound to it. And yeah, I mean, he never let it. He was always honest about his influence. He's like, I am influenced by Absurd. I am influenced by Burzum, and it sounds like it, but it sounds like Bill Skirner. It doesn't sound like a ripoff. So it's definitely original. That's why I was shocked when it came out. Like a lot of people weren't as into it, and it took them a little while. Like I didn't hear people talking about him, like really being into him until let's see. I hate
Wotan's
referencing the stupid. Hmm?
Wotan's Volk is a very
Yeah,
popular record now.
Yeah, that's probably the first time I heard people. Maybe it's just because it was it wasn't on a huge label. It was on. I mean, Hammer of Damnation did, but they're in Brazil. But yeah, I guess it was just out, and around like that. You could get that when it came out. You know what I mean? Like it came out and it was available. So that's probably what it was. You didn't have to send off for it, and distros got it. CDs were easier to get than tapes and stuff. So, but yeah, that was the first one I guess it really felt. And I could be totally wrong, and it could have just been my experience. But that was the one that I think that people really picked up on, and it's got a pretty hard cover, like that
cover's
killer.
awesome.
It kind of reminds me of Revenge, but it's like better than that. It doesn't look shitty like Revenge, but it's just the black and white with the diamond and stuff. But it's that's a really good one. But I think he had
It stands apart from his stuff too, because usually he'll
Yeah.
have like some sort of classical painting or a photo, but it's very very militaristic, which going
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
the
That
band
makes sense.
is very appropriate. Another release that people seem to love is Hyperborea.
EP. I don't think I have that one, man. Let me see.
Yeah,
So
people
let's
love
just
this
see who
one.
Put that one out. Let me see who else did that. Ancient Nation, Darker Than Black did it on CD. Is that the one with the wolf?
No, that's
Is that the
Wolf
same
Slut.
artwork? Oh yeah, that title always it always cracks me up. It makes me think of Wolf's what?
Wolf's yeah, or Wolf
Wolf's
Slut. No,
Wolf's
I've
Yeah, I don't know that I've heard Hyperborea. Maybe
that's I would say that is like in his top 5 of releases in terms of like exposure. That's the one I've seen almost as many people post as like Wotan Redivivus or
Wow.
or Wotan's Volk.
There's a song called Nordic White Desert. That's a fucking hard ass name for a song, dude. Hell yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out. I guess it just slipped under my. Again, I'd probably moved away from him by that point because I didn't have a lot of those. Like I never got Wolf's What, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like he did a Catatonia cover on that one, and not only did he do a Catatonia cover, but he did a Catatonia from the second era when Jonas Rensk started doing clean vocals, which is awesome. You know, so like I love that era, earlier Catatonia clean vocal style, but that was
definitely an
cool.
interesting choice for him to do cover that era of Catatonia, which I noticed that too when I was revisiting that. I was like, oh shit, I had no idea.
But I mean, it's definitely one of those bands. He's got so much stuff, but you could kind of pick wherever, and you're gonna get something good. You know,
because it's so consistent. He doesn't have any sort of dark period of his career.
Yeah, I mean, he's got. I mean, imagine doing a split with Evil and Pantheon. I mean, that's a fucking killer 7-inch right there. But I don't know, like that. I don't know. What was the last album he did? The last full length was that was Wotan Redividivus. I keep thinking of that. It's coming out in like 2004 for some reason, but
yeah, I think that's his most recent full length. Going back to that Under the Sign of the Hammer, the Pantheon and Evil split, that is such a cool release, and for that to be released on 7-inch, I kind of miss. I miss the 7-inch as a format.
Me too, man. I was gonna release a 7-inch recently, and people were like, "Why, dude?" I'm like, "Cause they're fucking cool. Cause 7 inches are underground. Like, it costs the same as much to do an LP. I don't care. It's a fucking 7-inch. 7 inches are awesome. They're purely underground, and you can, if you do it right, you don't have to pay the full price. Like, you make your own. It's so easy to make your own covers. You can just do it at a print shop, you know, and get the vinyl pressed. You can, if you do it sketchy, then you just get white labels and stamp them or something. You know, you just got to put the fucking work in there. I love 7 inches. I think they're great. Some of the coolest releases I have are like double 7 inches or triple 7 inches. It's not metal, but it's like, it's something special about it, man.
Yeah, it's such a cool format, and it's a shame because, like you said, like people will do just a 12-inch pressing now. Even if the material could fit on a 7-inch, they'll just be like, I'll just press it on a 12-inch because it's just the same price. But the format is so true to the underground, especially for splits and demos, etc. Like, I love 7-inch demos. That's so cool.
Oh, man. Yeah. That 3-way is so killer, man. The I don't know if you like Evil or not, but that's another.
Oh yeah, I do. Evil is
not all rules, but most of it does. Like, there's some stuff that's just kind of but it's all good. Like, that guy's a fucking maniac. Total respect. And when he's on, god damn, is he on, man? Some of those early demos and albums that are like demos that are album linked, they're so fucking good, man. And it's so raw and retarded, and like, the drum machine stuff is good, but when it's just clunky drums, there's so much spirit in that stuff, man. Some of the best vocals too.
And dude, Evil is a band that has a insane discography. Like,
oh yeah,
they have so many splits.
Do you remember a few years ago when someone did a discography like box set CD thing, and it was like, I was like, okay. You're really gonna do that? And you get it, and it's like most of it. It's not everything. Like, I think he just did the albums or the main.
Yeah,
demos,
it was a Hammer of Damnation put that out.
Yeah, and it was killer. I paid too much money to have that imported from Brazil, but was it fucking worth it? But that shit is so good, dude. That it's because it's got that pagan spirit, even though it's like South American. So you're like, it's a little brown down there to be pagan, but it still feels authentic. You know what I mean? Like, if dude from Wolfnot can sing in German, then Evil can play pagan music.
That's what I always thought was interesting about that band, because they're from Sao Paulo, Brazil, but they're playing this very Nordic sounding black metal, which does not fit their region of the world at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of white presenting people in Brazil, but that dude is dork. Like, he's brown, you know. So like, he's like, I mean, the swastika is universal, but like it was kind of a shock to see that at first. But
Evil and Command, I've always kind of put in
yeah,
the same I guess realm.
yeah. The thing
I don't know if
about
you're a fan of that band, Command.
it's okay. I mean, I have the stuff, but it's all right. But it's just kind of like a little over the top and too.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
It's that
But
type of NSBM that kind of goes into the realm of just being like, okay, dude, I get it.
yeah, I
You
get it,
know?
dude.
Yeah.
But the thing with and like I'm not dissing people in South America for doing that, but I've always thought that if you're going to be a National Socialist and you're going to be into your heritage and sing about that stuff, why not do your own roots? Don't sing about European roots if you don't have them. You know what I mean? So like that seems like a fraud. Now, obviously the guy does it very well. I don't find South American history very interesting. There's nothing against it, but like their metal is fantastic, some of the best it's ever been. But I mean, I'm of European descent, so like obviously that's going to speak to me more. Like I don't think Asian history is that Asian. Okay, Asian history is fucking badass, but like I don't want to sing about it. You know what I mean? I don't want to write
Yeah.
music about it. Like
It would feel
the best
forced
It's
if
my
you
favorite
did.
food. It's my favorite food ever. Anybody that knows me, like deep Asian food, man, is like, and I mean ethnic food, not like China One on Main Street with orange chicken.
Right.
Like that's not Chinese food, dude.
No, not at all.
But like it's fucking you know, it's just it doesn't speak to my blood, you know. So but the dude in Evil does it, and it fucking pulls it off in the same way that Bilskirnir does. You know what I mean? Like
It's almost
fucking,
miraculous
it
that
sounds
Evil.
pagan.
Yeah, it's almost like miraculous that Evil can pull it off to the
Yeah.
extent that they do.
And he's got that other project now too, man. That was it was like Raven something. It's kind of generic sounding, but it should be Styro, but it's not. Let me find
Werewolf
that, dude.
Blood Order.
Yes. I want to say I just have the first tape or something, and I really liked it. I think he may have done something else. I just don't have it, and he may keep going. But
Yeah, that full
that
the rebirth of Night in the Fog is a good CD. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I remember really digging it when it came out. But I actually did not realize that was a Evil related project.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like I think he was just kind of like, I'm gonna do this now. Like I think Evil's done. I don't know if it's done, but like it's let's see. I don't think it's done.
It says split up on Metallum, so it might be.
Yeah,
done.
I think he's split up and he's just doing Werewolf Blood Order now. Well, he's got other projects, but I want to say that's his main thing. Jesus Christ, he's got a bunch of shit out. Yeah, I just have that Rites of Murder and Sacrifice demo.
Yeah, that dude, if anything, is prolific. He is
Yeah.
he is a very prolific musician. But I think that kind of it goes part and parcel with like same with Bilskirnir is too. He's kind of slowed down in recent years. Probably because he's involved with the current iteration of Absurd that might be taking up a lot of his writing and musical time. But the Wotan Redivivus came out in 2013, which that's over 10 years ago now, which is kind of nuts. And it's beyond that. He's done one split, a couple compilation appearances, an EP. The last original material he put out was that split, Anthems to the Temple of Full Moon with Walls Sung. Have you listened to that? Have you checked that out?
No, I just learned about it looking at this stuff. Like he did,
And
he's
it's a
got
cover. It's a cover. Split. So he covered Legion, and then Walls Sung covered Velez, which is interesting.
He's got a project. Hang on, I'm still caught up looking at Werewolf Blood Order. I got to catch up on that shit, man. Okay, so I haven't heard that. I don't know who Walsung is either.
That makes sense because Anthems to Temple of Full Moon. So it's being literal is that they're doing cover songs to Temple of Full Moon.
Do you know anything about that Walsung?
I know nothing about that band now.
Is it? Oh, they're from Brazil. Man, it's probably a fucking dude from. It's probably the guy from that other band that from Evil. It would not. Yeah, it's a guy from Werewolf Blood Order at least, and Command, and yeah. Oh yeah, it's Warlord. It is the guy from fucking Evil.
Oh,
Okay, it's
interesting.
Warlord.
Okay, so there's a deep connection with those band that circle.
So he's got a band. Is it listed on here? Wolf Spirit. We talked about this before with Temple of Full Moon. There are a lot of bands that try to do it, and it's like, this sounds like Temple of Full Moon, but it doesn't have the same spirit as Temple of Full Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what that Wolf Spirit was. It was Temple of the Full Moon worship, but it's just okay. It's like it doesn't touch Bilskirnir, and that guy Gabor that's in Hunok, he is tight with Bilskirnir guy, and I mentioned that album that he did. I can't pronounce it. It's got one really long name title.
Yeah, the Megrin I
yeah.
can't pronounce it either, but
that
I know what you're talking about.
That's pretty close to being the same spirit, but it's really fucking good. But I respect anybody that's just really into Temple of Full Moon enough to do it. You know, I definitely need to hear the 7-inch, even though it's covers. So I mean, if you're covering Legion, it's worth fucking hearing. And Evil covering Velez has got to be fucking killer. So have you heard that? A 7-inch?
No, I haven't. So I actually have this, his second to last, the In Solitary Silence, the EP.
Yeah.
I have that on
too.
vinyl.
I got that CD as styro from somebody in a trade, which I was shocked. Like, this isn't styro. Like,
no, I think I got that. I got the LP from Klaxon Records for $5.
That makes sense.
Because it was just sitting, and I was like, "Holy shit!" It was in his distro. He had copies of it, so I was like, "Oh."
I fucking love Klaxon, man. That guy. So much respect for that guy.
One of the best in the U.S.
Oh yeah, and he's always got the greatest stuff in his distro because he doesn't give a fuck. So, but yeah, that so I have that In Solitary Silence, but yeah, I didn't realize that he wasn't doing as much. It says he's still active. So yeah, maybe he's coming now. Now that we mentioned it, he'll probably drop an album in like 2 months, and it'll be the best shit ever. Because that's what happens with this podcast, dude.
Yeah,
either
it's crazy.
we get fucking news cucked, or we cuck the news. So
yeah, the last couple episodes, there's been movement with both Graveland, Velas, and a couple of and what's SOL. there was like some shit that happened around some of the bands we covered. Probably just a case of
Velez dropped a hat, man.
Yeah,
Don't miss out on the Velez hat. Hey, that was cool that Velez sent out a link to the podcast episode on their Bandcamp, man, in their newsletter thing. Well, that was fucking cool.
I saw someone commented that they found us through Darken posting about us, which is sick.
That's killer. Man, I gotta hear this Bilskirnir German Southern Brotherhood Evil split. So it's like old material still though. That cover's so fucking killer, man. There's something about Evil, man. The logo is so good, and that guy's reissued a bunch of shit. But God, it's fucking awesome, man. That
with the bat wings, because it's like
dude.
It's
I'm a sucker for bat wings, man.
It's a combination of the Graveland logo. It has like elements of I guess the Dark Throne logo. It has elements of what else?
Mayhem.
Mayhem, yeah, it's like a combination of all those because it has the cross bats that one.
But it's like more evil than the Mayhem logo. It's like it looks more bat-like. So they're probably Aryan dragon wings. They're not bat wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Something goofy like that, dude.
It has the axe.
Yeah, that's that fucking band is so fucking goddamn, man. We may have to do an Evil episode, but the thing with Bilskirnir is he's done a lot of splits with good bands too. Like a lot of times a band will do splits and they'll be shit, but like he's done splits with good bands. Like Nordreich was that the name of that band? Was it Nordreich?
Nordreich.
I get that mixed up. Yeah, Nordreich. I don't know. I haven't listened to that. And then what is this? Okay, so Finsterwald, like that stuff is weird, but that's a good split. Like that band is, I think they have guys from another band. Like that split's actually good. Finsterwald is kind of styro, but they're interesting. Like I remember it being pretty violent, and they do have the fucking tree branch logo, but I remember them being pretty crazy sounding. So, but like I don't know, most of the splits with not Evil, but Bilskirnir are even good, which is rare. So a lot of times splits with other band, like you'll have one good band and one that's just like, why the fuck is this happening? You know, like this is
Oh,
not
dude,
good.
he did a split with Hunok.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like
Yeah,
he's
the Allied
friends
by
with
Heath and
him and
Blood.
Gabor are tight, man. He did a split with Baradur. That band is total styro and one of the earliest Darker Than Black bands, but something about them is like endearing. Like I like that band somehow. Like I don't know if you've ever heard the Baradur stuff. Like I guess
No.
they're still active, but like they did an album in '99 called Dunkelheit on Darker Than Black, and it was when Darker Than Black was still kind of new, so it was like exciting. But it's total styro, but it's worth hearing. Like it's really good. I mean, it's
That
like
cover is
early.
interesting. It almost looks like a really bad imitation of Moonblood or something.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is. I mean, it looks like a high school person drew it. You know, I mean, it's pencil, but I don't know. Like I like that band. They're okay. I mean, it's styro, but it's good. It reminds me of the early NS scene. So I haven't heard all of it, but like they did a split with Dark Fortress as like their second release. That band, there's nothing redeeming about fucking Dark Fortress. That is pure styro. But that was before the Dunkelheit album. Graven, they did a split with Graven. That shit's styro too. But I like it though. I like Graven. It's good styro, man.
Yeah, I feel
But,
like the split ethos is kind of gone now. You don't really
yeah,
hear splits happening. Well, I mean,
not in metal.
they'll appear. There'll be like legacy bands that will do splits with each other. But
Yeah,
in terms of like the new scene, I feel like that just does not happen anymore.
yeah. It doesn't, and it probably shouldn't. But who knows? I
Yeah,
mean,
it shouldn't.
I like it when bands collaborate. I think that's more interesting. That doesn't really happen in metal that much, but I bet that would be interesting if black metal bands started to collaborate, kind of like experimental music does, you know, or noise bands
Hmm.
or electronic bands do. Like imagine like two bands like, and that honestly, that's probably what some of these demos are. You know, you hear about, oh, it's this guy and this guy. And they're doing an album under this name. They just don't call it, you know, Bilskirnir and Hunok. You know what I mean? They call
Yeah,
it
it's like a
something
separate
else.
project.
Yeah. So that I guess that's probably their workaround. But I would be interested. It would be interesting to hear two good bands like that that didn't sound like one another do something that was purely a true collaboration between one band's sound and ethos mixed with the other one. You know, I don't know. Maybe a little bit too autistic, but I don't know.
No, I
Bill
totally.
Skinner, yeah, Bill Skinner fucking rules, man. Like he's another Burzum cover on the Toten Here album. Like I love that, man. You can't cover fucking Burzum enough as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
I love Burzum.
Burzum is the band that he's most often compared to, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, Burzum and Absurd for obvious
Yeah,
reasons,
I mean
but
that Valhalla is Calling song that I told you I love so much. That's total Burzum worship.
oh yeah.
It's an 8-minute instrumental, and it's just like that droning Burzum guitar, like on the early stuff. That's just like tons of reverb, and it's chilling, man. There aren't bands like that anymore. I wish there were, but I don't hear bands that good. Like I hear bands that are good, like that Woods of Fallen. That's good stuff, but I haven't heard something new that was black metal that blew my fucking mind in a long time. That much. You know what I mean? That was very, very like spiritually fucking moving, you know.
Yeah, it might not be possible.
Probably
Because
not.
just of how much black metal material there's been,
Yeah.
how much ground has been covered. I
I'm too
don't.
jaded.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
don't
the
think
world too much.
it's possible. Yeah, but one of the so did you talk about the Hammerschlag compilation already?
No, I didn't. I wanted to
So
though.
talk about that for a little bit.
So that is I got that recently. You know, I kept wanting to get that on vinyl just because it's vinyl, but like the more I thought about it, like it was kind of cool because most of that stuff I have from him is on vinyl or like 7 inches or on tape. And that compilation has, I think it's mostly the old stuff. Let me pull this up. so the vinyl's 3 records, and that's really obnoxious to deal with, and it was impossibly expensive to fucking get. If you would find that in the States, excuse me, the LP, it would go so fast because people want to consume or whatever. Even then, but I got the CD finally. Finally, I got it from somewhere. They had it, and it's a double disc, and it's I guess it's just it's the For Victory We Ride demo, the self-titled EP, the Bisturmanien Erwacht, the split with Nordreich, Fursbauer, and Vorvater split, and so that's like the earliest stuff, all on a triple LP, which is fucking crazy. But I have the CD version, which makes it a lot easier to listen to in my car or whatever. But I love that comp, and I think if anybody's just getting into this band like now, that would be the best place to start, because it's got all the classic stuff all on one fucking comp, and the artwork's cool. If I remember correctly, the liner notes are pretty extensive. But the only thing I wish it had In Flames of Purification, but that's technically a full length. So and it's got the Graveland cover on of like my favorite Graveland song, Barbarism Returns.
Oh yeah, so good.
But the Hammerschlag comp it's like a perfect place to start, and it's one of those things where like it's all killer, no filler, not to use a fucking pop culture reference, but it's fantastic. There's other comps that he's done, but it's like that one is a really fucking solid.
Did the LP originally come with a shirt?
I can't remember. It may have.
There's a shirt design I think that goes along with this release that looks killer.
I think it did,
That's
man.
so sick.
I think it did, and that's probably why it sold out so quick, because the art. I'm not that crazy about the art. It's cool, but I wouldn't want it on a shirt. You know, I like the colors a lot. Like I'm a fan of like gold on black, but it says 96 to 2002, so that might be it. But yeah, I think it did. There was limited. There's a limited edition one. It says
that three vinyl or 3 LP set. I believe goes for big money now.
Yeah, and when I was trying to get it, it was just normal price, and like I just didn't want to pay the fucking shipping because it's heavy. You know what I mean? Like it's like 3 records.
It probably would have been like $30 back then, which now would have been $100.
Oh, now it'd be fucking. I sent one tape to Australia the other day. And it cost $30 fucking. This guy's like, "You want to trade?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Are you sure there's nothing else you want?" He didn't have anything else I wanted, and it was like $30 goddamn in postage. I was like, "Motherfucker,
hate
dude!"
That. Dude, I gotta.
It was fine. He sent me some extra shit, but Jesus,
dude,
Christ,
I gotta ship out the shirts soon, and I'm dreading dealing with the shipping. We only got a couple people from Europe that bought, so I'm.
But that's cool,
yeah,
though.
That is cool, but it's just, dude, I fucking hate dealing with international shipping, especially now.
Well, do you know what the best way to do it is? Just do it through PayPal.
You got to red pill me on this. I don't know anything about the workarounds.
How are you getting? Are you getting paid? Like, who does your payment processing? Is it PayPal? You take payments through PayPal?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is when you get an order, even if they friends and family, anything like that, you can go to the website and just click ship, and it has all of the customs information there for you. The only thing that's weird is sometimes it will ask you for certain codes depending on the country. Like I sent something to, like, the guy in Australia was pretty easy, but I sent something to Finland, and man, it was all these extra codes. But if you're smart, and I mean, you're not a retard, so like it'll say like, what is this code? And you just Google that phrase, and it'll take you to the website, and it'll tell you what that code. Now that's been around for years. You used to have to do this when you had to fill everything out by hand, and if you go to the post office, you'll have to do it by hand, and it's a fucking headache. But if you do it through PayPal, they'll have all of it there. You just, depending on the country, you may have to look up a code, and all it is there's little drop down menus, and it's basically it's a customs thing, but it's if they will have to charge extra taxes on it, which if you fill it out right, they won't have to. So, but yeah, it's a fucking headache. I get it. But if you take payments through PayPal, and you don't even have to take the payments, if you buy your postage through PayPal, it's a lot easier to do the customs forms, because if you go to the post office, it's a fucking nightmare.
I'm not doing that. That's retarded. But dude, you know what country is a fucking pain in the ass to ship to is Mexico. Their addresses make no sense.
Yeah. Oh man, there are some places in Europe that are like that, that are just ridiculous.
I had to
but like South America and Mexico, that's crazy. There's got like 9 lines to it and
listen
shit,
to
dude.
this.
There's like 7 different numbers.
Yeah, there was a place. It was a warehouse. It was a room.
Oh,
it was a room in a giant warehouse. And it was like it was like subsection B of warehouse district. I was whoa, God. What the fuck? It got
cartel.
It got to him, but there was like 4 separate, because in America we'll have main address line and then unit number, if anything else. But there it was like 4 extra things. It was like street district 4, unit B. I was like, holy shit! I need to make sure this gets there.
Was it in Mexico City, or was it in like out in the?
It was. I believe it was rural Mexico.
Yeah, that's dark, man. That's like where the donkeys
are. Yeah,
and
I was shipping some
NSBM
there, so go figure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I used to never, and I still don't like sending money to South America or Mexico especially, because it's just it's a wild west down there, man. Not everything goes. They don't give a fuck. And like your shit's gonna get stolen or intercepted. You may become a fentanyl dealer, whether like by force. They're gonna send something to your house. It's like all kinds of rowdy shit happening in Mexico.
Dude, I've had nothing but good
in the southern part.
Yeah, I've had nothing but good experiences though trading with dudes from Mexico. They're always like the most diehard guys.
Well, but they are good people, but like, man, depends on where they're from. And it's like the farther south you go, the better it gets. But when you get up near the border, it's fucking rowdy, man. Like it's a nightmare to deal with. It's like fucking Tijuana, man. Like it's just gonna be crime. It's just crime is all it is. It's like it's all crooked. And but yeah, like when you get down into Mexico City, it's like fine. And down in like the southern parts of Mexico, it's not as dark, like in a lot of ways. And like
more ways than one.
And like it's a beautiful country, man. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful country, but like, man, up around the border, it's fucking terrible. Like just because of all the crime shit, and it's corruption, man. It's because they're poor. It's what happens in poor areas. Mexico City is a total, 21st century city, but like up near the border, Tijuana has probably been the same since the fucking like America was born, dude. Like 250 years ago.
100%.
They just have chickens and electricity. You know what I mean? Like in dirt roads. But yeah, I don't envy you sending shit overseas. I fucking hate this tariff shit. I don't want to talk. People kvetch about that stuff. Hopefully it's just something we're going through, but it's hurting the underground, because I love trading and I like to buy things from overseas, but man, it's fucking pricey, dude. It's like $30 to send a tape or something. But you know what? That guy sent me that tape from Australia. I had it inside of a week.
Yeah, the shit. I mean,
that's nuts.
Okay, so I'm getting that mistreat polo from a Eastern European country, and it came in. It's a week and a half, which is very efficient. Yeah. It's kind of impressive, because international shipping used to take like months. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it used. Yeah. I just be like, yep. Well, I may or may not see this in 1 to 3 months. But the craziest mailing experience I've had recently is DHL. DHL is fucking crazy amazing. So
really, dude, I've had some sketchy experiences with DHL.
I know, I hear it too, but so I can't say much again because I'll dox myself. But for work, I order a lot of stuff from Thailand, and it's like electronic stuff. And I ordered this stuff on Friday night going into Saturday, and some of it was custom made, and so it was like one-offs, or not one-offs, but like 3 or 4 of something. They had that shit packed, shipped, and I got it Tuesday or Wednesday morning.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Like that, it was faster than like priority. I didn't believe it. Like I waited, like I got home from work and I was like, okay, my package is gonna be there. What's wrong? Like, are they gonna fuck the artwork up? Or something's gonna be like this company? They never fuck anything up, and but they're very specific about the things you have to get from like the way you order things. They're very very specific, and there's a checklist, and they ask you 3 times. Are you sure you have done it this way? Because they will not send it back because it is a fucking hassle to deal with that shit. So I did, and I was like, man, I'm going to get this, and my designs are going to be all fucked up. Sure enough, everything came out. It was perfect. I got it inside, start to finish, inside 4 days. And there was a Sunday in there. That's
Dude,
crazy.
those companies don't fuck
and
around.
They actually follow directions, and the DHL follows directions. I don't like people to leave shit on my front porch because it can fucking rain and there's porch pirates. I live in the middle of nowhere, but there's still fucking people that steal shit. So if it rains, I don't want you to leave my packages on the front porch, especially if it's hundreds of dollars of stuff that I have to work with. So, but they always do it right. I've never had anything bad with DHL. I've heard bad things, and I guess they ship worldwide. But like, I used to order from that label in Italy, Urashima. They put out they reissue a lot of old noise stuff and power electronics and stuff like Attrax Morg and stuff. And I remember that was my first experience with DHL. Like, I ordered something from that guy. It was some really expensive box set, and I got it in like 3 days.
That's
and
crazy.
I was like, I couldn't fucking believe it, dude. I paid him on a Monday morning. I had it on a Wednesday. That is nuts. I don't know how the fuck that. I don't know if I could get to fucking like Italy in 3 days, dude. You know, I mean, I could, but you know, I know if you're going to like, if I was to go to Thailand, it would take me longer to get to Thailand than it would my fucking order from this company. So.
You know what's crazy is that I had a similar. So I remember I ordered something from World Terror Committee one time, and it was a similar experience. It was on like a Thursday evening. And it was in my mailbox on Tuesday, the following Tuesday. Which that just feels quick.
Yeah, did he send through DHL? Because I mean, I
think it's Germany.
Germany. I don't know if DHL is their main thing. Like it's Deutsche something. It's like their thing, but is it like their UPS like inside of Germany?
I think it was. USPS delivered it to my house, but and I just did standard shipping. But dude, that shit was fast as fuck. I never select DHL as my if it's the only option. I'll do it. But
no.
Yeah.
Well, with this order, like you can do DHL or you can do USPS, but it takes longer and it's a little bit cheaper, and I don't think you get as accurate tracking. But like with these guys, like I paid a little bit more for DHL, and because you actually save a little bit in bulk, and it's so fucking fast. I couldn't believe it, dude. Like I ordered a cheap guitar from China one time, and I think it came DHL, and it arrived in like 3 days. It was like a Gibson copy, like a Chibson as they call
Nice.
them. And I like just like restored it and put all these like real Gibson parts in it. And it got here in like 3 days. So, and then like the first time I got it, the neck was broken. And I was like, hey man, this is fucked up. Like you need to send my money back. He's like, I'll send you another one. Just keep that one. I'll send you another one. Got here and like this all happened in the course of a week. Like I got a broken guitar and a new one.
Well, it's different, dude. Everyone expects. People forget. Like we forget that everyone like normies are used to like Amazon now. So these companies have to be right. Like you can't be waiting around.
Yeah.
To
I forgot about that. Like I fucking hate Amazon. I get free Amazon every once in a while, and then I abuse the shit out of it. Like if I need some parts or something, I'll just order it from them and then get it in 2 days or the same day. But then I cancel that shit. I fucking hate Amazon. But yeah, people are like so obsessed with it. Like I need everything.
Well, people are so impatient.
I need to be able to go to Whole Foods and do my return. So.
Well, yeah. Now it's kind of worked in the favor of, I guess, if you run an online company, it's a pain in the ass because the customer expects stuff to be shipped out almost immediately.
Yeah. Well, and it was like that before Prime was a thing, and Amazon ruined everything. Like people in the underground, like all going back to like ever since email was a thing, there's been fucking spurgs that are like, did you send my shit? It's been like 24 hours and like, where's my tracking numbers? Like, motherfucker, you paid me last night and I haven't left the house
Yeah, they
yet.
think you're
They're like,
scamming
Can
them.
I get tracking? Yeah, and they're like, those are also the same people that will give you negative feedback if the jewel case is broken. Like, you can't just go to a store now and buy an empty jewel case for $0.25 anymore. They're like, people will like, well, where am I supposed to get a jewel case? You get negative feedback, like, and that's if it broke in the fucking mail because some gorilla fucking like body slammed it onto a truck with a bunch of other shit.
Who complains about that is our buddy that has that YouTube channel that got decimated.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Well, he wouldn't know how to find a jewel case anyway. He'd have to ride.
Well,
he
thinks that's magic. He has no idea how that works. You can't obtain it's.
That's why he can't look left fully.
Yeah, I can't turn fully left. I can't turn left.
Oh my god. Ugh. But yeah, people that spurg out about now, it is annoying if you get a CD case that's broken, especially if it's a double CD. But like, man, calm the fuck down, dude. Like you can find a replacement.
Dude, I've gotten tapes in them. I mean, the actual tape is fine, but the fucking cassette or the jewel case, whatever container it comes in, smashed to bits.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, the box, the tape box, or whatever.
That used
smashed
to be
to bits.
that used to be really bad back in the day, man. And I don't know. I've got so many tapes and so many empty tape cases. I used to toss them, but now they're like, it's like you should probably hang on to them in case something else breaks, you know. But I don't know. Like I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I have a lot of CDs, and you used to be able to go anywhere and get just empty jewel cases, and sadly the only place you can get that is like Amazon now, or you can get them from other places, but it costs a lot of money to ship it. But I remember going to Tower Records and you could get empty ones for $0.25, 50 cents or something back in the day. And
yeah, because they would have overstock. You could just buy them.
Yeah, and I used to buy them when I was doing other things. I used to buy them hundreds at a time for cheap, dude. You know, just for distro and stuff. And I don't know. I mean, it's shipping is such a tricky thing these days. Like, weight is really big, and they really watch that stuff. And like, and now with all the tariffs and everything, and I don't know if that's ever going to go away.
It probably isn't. That's probably just permanent.
Because,
dude, so I don't want to.
Because I don't want to blame the president, but like, because I think that shit was probably going to come anyway. But like, it's fucking annoying. Like all the it's really fucking up the underground. Like not being able to trade and get records, and not just records, but anything, shirts. Man, anything from
dude,
even CDs.
I don't want to blow up this guy's
What's
spot,
up?
But there's a method there. This guy I've been trading with, I'm not going to say exactly how he does it, but he's figured out how to skirt the media mail, like send other stuff through media mail without getting flagged. I'm not going to say exactly what he does, risky, but he's been doing it. I've been trading with him a lot, and it's gone through every single time. So it's pretty ingenious.
I'm sure it's possible. I mean, I send stuff in boxes. I don't know how closely they can look. They say they scan everything. I've definitely lied. You know, I've mailed stuff and sent it media mail. And there's been maybe one other thing, but it's also been plenty of media mail. Like, it's not like I'm trying to send a bag of shirts and saying, "Oh yeah, this is media mail," and you fucking tell it's like malleable and soft and stuff, you know. But like, it's I don't know. I mean, there's ways around it. I used to, if someone ordered a shirt and a record, I would wrap the record around the shirt, you know, and then just package it.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, but media mail used to be so much cheaper. Luckily, Ground Advantage has been pretty fast lately, like almost as fast as Priority, and it's not that much more expensive. And it's like, that's the non-media mail option, you know, because media mail, they used to say it was slow, but it's actually, the mail's been pretty decent lately, man. Like, I haven't been waiting, but I also live in an area where we have it really, really nice. Like, I know Atlanta is fucked. Any place that there's a huge hub, like Atlanta or Chicago or a big city where there's a gigantic mail hub, it's fucking wrecked because of certain people that that work there and that are lazy and take shortcuts.
Stuff gets lost, or it gets sitting on the fucking mailroom floor, which I know for a fact.
And the tracking number says, I've got my friend, he went to Asia. He sent me a bunch of records and some fucking human bones, and he's convinced that it's because it had bones in it. And I said, no, dude, it's the people the people from the dark continent that work for the PO box, the post office. They're fucking lazy, man. He thinks it just got intercepted. I said, if they're going to intercept something, they're going to come find you. Like that shit is behind a machine somewhere, because it's, to this day, it still says in transit, moving through the system. Like, there's just a box somewhere with some killer records and human bones in it, just chilling somewhere in Atlanta, because like that's the last place it picked it up.
It's sitting on the floor, and they're never gonna touch it.
Some dude's eating fried chicken off of it, man. It's fucking ugh. Lamangelo fucking eating fried chicken on my record box, dude, because he's like, man, fuck this dude. Anyway, I shouldn't say too much more, but yeah, I don't know. Mail sucks. It's killed the underground. It's probably Zog, man. It's they made the frogs gay. But they're so paranoid. They're so paranoid about having people like think a certain way. Like, you can just turn shit off, right? You know that if you don't like something, you just go over there and just not pay attention to it. They
turn it off. Close your eyes.
You can just shut the fuck up and go away. Like, that's always an option, dude. But they don't. They want to be up involved with everything, and everything has to be available right now. And if you don't believe the way I do and the way the rest of Reddit does, then you're an evil fascist, and that means that you shouldn't be able to go to the bank or use the internet. And it's just, I don't understand that. That's more what they think is fascism isn't even fascism, and then that's retarded. It's just pure retard. God, it fucking makes my blood boil. I hate those people, man. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hope we don't have to explain to the audience that, yeah, like the normie interpretation of what fascism is very, very misunderstood, and I don't even think they really understand what that political ideology is, let alone it's just a buzzword to them. They don't understand it whatsoever.
Yeah, it's a buzzword. Like, thinking that Donald Trump is a fascist is the most like ice cold take. Oh man. But yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Like, you can't fucking live your life anymore and just be left alone. You have to fucking censor yourself. It's bullshit. And tying this back to music, the way I feel about Discogs, it's like the Reddit of music.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? It's
so because fucking gay now. It's like almost. I mean, I'll use it once in a blue moon, but I would say maybe 7 times out of 10, what I'm looking for is blocked on you cannot sell this on the marketplace. It's like, oh great.
Yeah, it's like refreshing when I find something like that I want and I can buy it. Like, I forget that there's music out there like that. Like, I've been buying some old heavy metal lately that my friend has told me about. Like, he like told me to give Sabotage a chance again. So I bought
Sabotage?
their album Sabotage.
Yeah, in the Hall of the Mountain King, Goat. Is that
maybe.
Are we talking about the same Sabotage?
Well, yeah. Let me see here. The first album, he told me to start with the first one.
In the Hall of the Mountain King is
Sirens.
their best, in my
opinion. Yeah. So I've hated that band most of my life. I just thought it was Styro. But he's like he always does. He says, no, you need to give this a chance, and you need to listen to this. And so I listened to Sirens the other night, and fuck, was it good, dude. And he told me all this crazy shit about the dude had AIDS. Like, I didn't know the singer had AIDS and died, and there's all these other connections with other
Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Did he tell you about that?
Yeah, he saw them in fucking 86. That's crazy, dude.
That's wild.
That is insane. And I forgot who else he saw him with, but yeah, that is fucking nuts. Like, so I've been buying so I bought that album the other night. I bought it for a good price, and it wasn't blocked. I just assume now. I'm just conditioned to it. And the thing is there's more shit on Discogs that's even more racist than some of the stuff that's been blocked, but it's like against white people or like other races. But just because it's just like white racism is the kind that they block. Like, because man, I've bought some fucking like Jamaican records from dub and stuff. That's some hateful
Oh,
anti-white
yeah.
shit on there, and it's just like you can get by with that, but but God forbid you have an iron cross on something and say the word proud or pride or something.
I'm always
so,
like shocked how up to date they are with some of these like underground NS releases, because I'm like, damn, who is getting in under the wire and reporting this so quickly? Like, there has to be some fucking dork that's just paying attention to all these releases and it's just like automatically tagging it.
A little bird told me that some of the NS labels that put out stuff that
like self submit.
They self-submit it as
because they don't want it
because even if the band isn't, just because they don't want the shit on there. Yeah, which I understand. Yeah, it is, but and I like that. I like that, and I know some bands that do that too. They're like, well, our shit's out. I'm gonna block it because I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it to be sold on Discogs. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible, dude. If it was truly open and anybody truly believed in free speech and expression, then you would let everything go on there. And I could understand if it was like child porn or something like that, but or something really deplorable. But like, man, if it's not that bad, like that, just to me that reeks of weakness and fear. And it's just not. There shouldn't be any place for that in art.
Well, it was a reaction to Charlottesville. Do you remember everything? The entire
was it not before that?
Slightly, but the entire internet, like any sort of any website, like social media, whatever, banned anything remotely right wing after Charlottesville, and we're just now seeing the lifting of that.
Yeah, and I mean, it got worse in the Summer of Love too, didn't it? In 2020.
Well, that was just like totally, and the to say it was, I mean, this is kind of trite, but it was extremely Orwellian, because you cannot say any, like the internet now is way more free flowing in terms of like you can be kind of right wing and edgy and get away with it. Back then it was like, nope, you're gonna be banhammered. Everything you're gonna get your bank account shut down. You're gonna get PayPal deleted. You're gonna get every single social media page completely gone, wiped off the face of the earth. Like there's companies and people that like just are totally gone and they've never recovered. After that.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And now the same shit they were doing, things that are worse than that are free flowing.
That's what's wild.
You know what I mean?
That's why I'm I'm kind of totally suspicious of it. It's like, when's the hammer going to come down again? Because it'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, there's been a lot of pushback on it in the past few years, like where you used to not be able to get away with anything, but people are like, yeah. And now it's like people are like the lefties are like, no, I don't like it. And you're like, oh yeah? And you're like, but I still like this. Oh, for a second I thought we were on the same side, but you like it for some weird other reason. Give it another couple of years and you'll catch up and you'll see. But like, yeah, it's like you couldn't say anything, but now I think it's aging out. I was thinking about this, like things are starting to age out a little bit. Like at some point people are going to be like, wait a minute, why the fuck are we doing this again? You know, like why are we for one thing? And that's with anything, you know, like not just one country or one ideology. It's like, why the fuck are you like bending the knee? That's one thing I'm getting sick of lately is like all these things keep happening and like the reason they keep happening is because you let them get away with it. Like shit, like not to get too normie about it, but like fraud in the world, like there's all these cases of fraud that are big, but no one ever gets fucking punished, man. If you're of any type of importance and you're a politician, you're not going to get, no one gets punished for anything. You let people get away with it. And that's why it keeps happening. Don't let anybody get away with anything. You fucking make people own their shit and fucking pay the price. And I don't mean do anything illegal. I just mean people need to be held accountable, and hopefully that's going to start happening more. But like,
yeah, sorry for the 40-minute side quest. Let's get back to Bilskirnir. So did we sufficiently go? So I think we talked basically every release that he did. What is your favorite material from Bilskirnir?
Man, I hate to say it and I'm not trying to be like the cool guy, because I like the guy's stuff clearly, but like I think that I will always have a connection to For Victory We Ride. It's if it was just 3 songs, maybe not as much, but it's basically an album, and it's the first thing, and it's the first thing he ever did, and it's the first thing I heard from him, and it's so overwhelming, like you listen to, if you're into it, it's fucking it gets to me. Like that song Valhalla is Calling, man. That song alone gets me, but like that's probably my favorite one. There's a lot of good stuff, don't get me wrong. And the guy's wildly talented.
The follow-up demo too
like
is incredible. The Biz Germania walked.
Yeah, like that is just as good, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be this one. I could listen to it, and I have listened to it just over and over again.
Yeah, that's some of my favorite. Like for Victory We Ride, I would say is in my top 4. But my favorite, and specifically the full lengths, is Wotan's Volk. That's the one I always go back to. Just some of the.
All right, I'm gonna revisit that. I'm gonna pull the CD out tonight.
Yeah, some of the melody lines he pulls off in that are just iconic. It's very. It stands apart from just because people always say that, oh, it's not all, because to say that, oh, it's not a Burzum clone, because I've heard people say this, oh, it's a Burzum clone, it's a Burzum worship project. It's way more. It's way more than that.
No,
way more.
I never got that. I don't even think it sounds like Burzum worship.
Yeah, that's such a lazy comparison.
He worships it. Yeah, it doesn't sound like Burzum. I mean, it's done in the same style in that it's a one-man guy, but like it's I think Bilskirnir is totally unique.
Oh, 100%. And Wotan's Volk, just the melody lines that he pulls off on this. That's something that I wrote down, is that so the way that he pushes, it's that edge where if he pushed the melody just a tad bit further, it would go into the cheesy territory, or like it would not be as I guess effective or as sincere as it is. Like he knows when to kind of pull the reins of that. Like, okay, I'm going to develop this melody line, but I'm going to pull back right at the edge of it becoming cheesy, So he has this like uncanny ability to do these very memorable melody, like these punk RAC anthems, infuse the black metal in it, but it never comes to where it's like, okay, this is it, you're going over the top and you're pushing it into a territory that doesn't make sense. It still always makes sense in a black metal perspective. Like I obviously the RAC, the Rock Against Communism, the punk elements do exist in his music, but it's just a part of it. Like I would say that black metal is still the majority of what he's trying to get across, which I think is something, because Absurd, sometimes the RAC overtakes their sound, which is sick. Like I love that stuff, don't get me wrong, but with Bilskirnir, that's just an element to his songwriting that I think informs his sound.
Yeah, I need to revisit that album and see if because it's been a while since I've visited the later stuff, and I still have that album, but like I need to revisit it if that's your favorite one, and hopefully someone will say in the comments that because it's inevitable every time we do an episode, someone says something about you should check this out, and I'm always fucking proven wrong, which is great. I like, you should check this album out or give this album another chance, and it's usually good. So
there's some of the splits I need to check out. I need to check out some of I need to check out that German Southern Brotherhood, that Evil split. I've never listened to that.
Pantheon too. Don't forget that part. That's like that's all killer, man. There's no no.
Yeah, that's the Pantheon one is Under the Sign of the Hammer.
They did more than. Yeah, they did more than one split with Evil, which is killer. Where is that one? In the Sign of the Hammer.
That's 2009.
I need to see the 2009. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, I have this. Oh wait. No, what's the other one with Evil? Oh, the Southern
German
Brotherhood.
Southern
What year was?
Brotherhood.
There we go. German Southern Brotherhood. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I have that one or not, man. It's a split. God damn, it's a split CD.
Which is awesome.
Killer. Yeah, and it came out on Tanu. I think Tanu is Gabor's label. Yeah, it is. That's Gabor from Hunok. That's his label. Yeah, he put out a lot of that stuff. Yeah, that's I need to give that one another shot too. If I need to check to see if I have it though. But that artwork is so fucking killer, and Evil's so fucking good, man. Is that material? It's from the Evil Storming Onwards to the Battlefield '97 promo. See that, man? He can do that shit. Evil is another one of those bands. Like you pick a part of their discography, and it's going to be a little different. But
yeah, they
yeah, that one I need to revisit for sure.
Yeah, Evil is a band that definitely evolved over time to have a different sound. There's different eras of that band.
There's a sweet spot though. There's a sweet spot that I like. That's really clunky and kind of pagan sounding, almost Temple of Full Moon, galloping Graveland kind of stuff. But I don't know, like that. It's an interesting band, and you got to respect that guy for as long as he's been. Doing it, especially
they have such a deep discography, and he was doing splits with some legit bands. So obviously, a very cult underground band. Do you have that Der Wolkenwanderer, the 7-inch, the one where he covered by Bilskirnir?
Is it Evil?
No, Bilskirnir, the one where he covers Morning Soul. I was gonna say that's one of my favorite covers of Morning Soul, and he does the clean vocals on it. It sounds it's really good.
I know I've heard that, but I need to see the cover to see.
It's the one with like I'm
trying to. Oh, there it is.
The guy like wander. He's the Vulcan wanderer. He's walking among the Volk.
Yeah, I do not have that. I think I have only heard the Morning Soul. That's like one of my favorite Absurd songs. But yeah, that I haven't. I have not heard the rest of that. It's but that cover is killer. Like it's really really well done.
I almost wish
that's one of those songs.
I almost wish that was like one of his CD covers. Because it's really good.
Oh, the artwork? Oh, yeah, man. It almost reminds me of, like, Theodore Kittelsen, the stuff from that Burzum did.
Exactly.
The artist that Burzum used and a lot of the old Norwegian guys. But it's got that, I don't know, it's got that kind of soft artwork to it. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like almost like colored pencil or something where, like, it's not super detailed up close, but if you pull back, it is. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's really, really good. Really, really good artwork. And Oh, wait, is that fucking... Oh, I saw PM, and I thought that was Pierre Marc from Akitsa, but it's some guy from Aryan Blood. Did the drums on Morning Soul. Yeah, that's killer, man. I want to hear the rest of that 7-inch, because that's that cover's so good. I don't know, something about when bands do clean vocals and pull it off well. You can definitely do clean vocals really bad. But
I kind of like sometimes when it comes on, because there is and I'm not saying it's bad, but certain BBH releases like Brandicald and certain Nitbird songs, when he's just going for it instead of it being it's not he's not hitting correct pitch, but it's the spirit behind
that stuff's
it.
Killer.
It's the spirit behind it that I think is so killer.
Well, and that's why I don't like a lot of female vocals. I mean, not only because the king of the one and only king of Czech black metal, Barbarod, R.I.P. from Maniac Butcher, said no keyboards, no female vocals. But like, it's not the fact that it's female vocals, but it's how it's incorporated. If she's just doing the falsetto stuff, it's terrible. But if it's a more mid-range, or if it's got the power behind it, or like, you can be bad. It's the same thing with drums. You can be bad, but if there's spirit behind it and integrity behind, and you believe in what you're saying, it's going to be good. So like, I don't mind it if the clean vocals are like that, but I think it's when they try to pull it off as technically proficient, and it's just not, that it just sounds cheesy.
Yeah, because it becomes too it's too self-aware. They're trying to be perfect. Yeah. Like, just go for it.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with the female vocals. I don't like female vocals. Like, a lot of black metal bands would try to incorporate like intros and stuff, and it's like, man, you're just padding your shit, dude. It's not like, I get like adding like a female element, that's fine, and it's not the fact that it's female. It's like, it's done wrong. It doesn't fit. It's too, I don't know, out of place. If it was a different register, or if it's not just some hot chick you want to bang,
right?
You know?
Yeah.
But But like I love clean vocals, man. And like I would rather them be clunky and fucked up than like perfect. So like Blazebirth Hall is a perfect thing with like Brandy called and stuff like that. I like it where it almost sounds like he's yelling, or like, but it's there's power behind it. So
yeah, and then eventually he got better at singing, and then actually started
yeah.
in like the later Nitberg stuff. And that's perfect example, like the Bilskirnir cover. Technically not the best or even good singing, but it fits that absurd cover perfectly.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've talked about this. I saw Bonal cover Morning Soul in live at Hospital Fest a few years back, and it was fucking perfect, man. It was just amazing because that song, like, I mean, the original from Absurd is, I wouldn't say it's technically proficient, but it's like, man, it's still well done. It's not like his voice cracks or it's not out of tune or out of key or anything. Like, it's so good. So like that's why it's hard to cover and get it right, because the first one is so like the original is so fucking powerful.
Oh, yeah.
So like when someone pulls it off, like it's so good, because that song's been done a lot, like probably as much as Der Sieg ist unser, but like if you're gonna do clean vocals, like you gotta at least mean it when you're gonna do it to make it sound good. So, and luckily the Bilskirnir one sounds really fucking good. Same with the Catatonia one. Like I was shocked to see that, because he could have fucked that up big time, but he didn't. So,
yeah, that was a really interesting choice to cover a later era, at least the clean singing era of Catatonia.
Yeah. Have you heard the split with Marble Bog? I never got into that band. Like that's one of those bands that's been around forever, and like I never checked Marble Bog. Like I've never checked them out. They're from Hungary.
I think the name,
and they've got tons of shit, but I just don't fucking like them.
I think
dude.
the name
and, like,
kind
the
of
dude looks
alienated me, to be honest.
Yeah, guy looks like Eminem. He's just I don't know, man. It's just not that interesting. But I mean, he's got to have some type of I don't know, some kind of something if Bilskirnir's doing a split with him. But I haven't heard that split.
What's the name of that split?
I was looking at Day/Nightly
Gotcha,
Kingdoms.
okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bilskirnir did another Catatonia cover of Day, which is like probably the best Catatonia song ever. And it was one of the first times, it may have been the first time he sang clean. It was on Brave Murder Day. It was, the rest of that album was growly, but that song he kind of sang like The Cure for the first time, and it's a miserable fucking song. And I've never listened to this split because it's a cover and a split with Marble Bog. So but I fucking love that song. And then Marble Bog covers Verathron. I'm sure he butchered it, but
no, dude, I've never. And speaking of Twigs, I think Marble Bog is one of those bands that kind of have like a twiggy.
Oh, are they a twig band?
One of their logos.
No, the one I'm looking at, it just looks like
they have a couple different versions,
drippy.
But there's a twigged out cover. Hold on, let me.
He is definitely twig coated, man. It's a twig coated band.
Here. I just sent it in the chat. That's very twigged out.
Ew. I hate a twig logo, man. That's the kind of logo, man. That's the shit right there.
I knew that was logo. The exact type of shit you were talking about.
That is fucking terrible, man. Yeah, it just looks like sticks, but it's green. It doesn't even look like
twigged out.
Man, that's shit.
I think that's one of those bands though that has like 7 different logos. Could make up his mind.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I like that Bilskirnir just did the Old English font, just stuck with it.
Yep, because Burzum did it, and you know what? That's fine because you can read it and it looks hard as nails. It does, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that at all. It's better than using twigs like Marble Bog. Ugh, what a terrible fucking band name. These colors are all like typo negative, like black and green. Ugh, I hate this band.
I think I've always I kind of ignored them because like you said,
he probably listens to the show.
No,
I'm not sorry.
Yeah, if Marble Bog's listening,
I'm an asshole. Sorry.
Then leave a comment. Yeah. Say what's up.
No, but anyway, yes, I've got to hear that Bilskirnir cover of Day. That song is fucking miserable, man. That is a great that album is highly recommended to anybody that's into miserable music.
It's interesting he's done
Like
2
Catatonia, Brave
Catatonia
Murder Day.
covers.
Yeah, I would not have expected
Must be an
that,
important
which
band
is
to them,
good.
which is cool.
I bet he likes more shit that we don't know about, and I respect that, man, because I like a lot of fruity stuff.
Oh yeah, same.
And yeah, we've talked about that, man. We probably shouldn't mention it here though.
No, gotta keep.
It's not that bad.
No.
It's but you know.
Gotta keep that mysterious.
What have you been listening? What have you been listening to lately? Before we end up things, I always like to know what you're listening to. Anybody's listening to.
Dude, I've been.
Besides Bilskirnir.
I've been just listening. I keep bringing this band up, but I keep listening to that Darkenhold band. I'm something about them.
The Italian band?
They're that French medieval band. Something about them is just so sick.
Oh yeah. They're still on my. I've been so fucking busy. I've got a list of shit I got to check out. Well, that's good. I mean,
I think this is the third time I've name dropped them on the podcast, but
I mean, if that's what you're listening to, that's
what I've been listening to,
that's
honestly.
Cool.
And then the new Wolfnock CD, been spinning that.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
What else?
Did you listen to that Asp CD that I sent you?
Not yet. I have a stack of. I want to listen to that Thrall CD you sent me too, because that's some prime.
Why?
Some prime styro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad, man. It's really bad.
I have a stack of CDs I've been meaning to check out that I got in the mail.
Yeah, I've got one of those. You know the like the record holders that are like little cubbies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, so I've got a bunch of those in my room, and I got one of those is just filled with stuff to listen to, and it's literally overflowing right now with like records. A friend of mine sent me so much shit. Sent me a bunch of VHS tapes,
cool.
but it's like compilation. So it's cool because he took it's like music, it's a comp CD, and then they did a visual element. And they put it on VHS. So I got it. I was like, man, this is going to be lame. It's going to be, I mean, you know how I feel about the whole horror thing. I thought it was going to be that, like some nostalgia trip, but it's not. It's totally underground feeling. But so I have like 3 of those and then some other shit. But
that's cool.
Yeah, I think you're going to like that Asp CD. That shit is highly recommended. It's just really violent death metal.
I'm going to check that out.
Yeah,
I'm trying to...
A band I've been revisiting and listening to some the old stuff, but the newer stuff, like the later stuff, is I've been rediscovering my love for Voivod.
Oh, hell yeah. What era?
I really, all of it. That's the thing is like Piggy died. I think it was Piggy.
Yeah,
Piggy died. And so I just didn't listen to some of that stuff, but my friend, my buddy, I always talk about that told me to give Sabotage a chance. He's like, you should listen to some of these. So he sent me a few clips of later Voivod stuff, and it's really fucking good, man. The guy's older now, so when he yells, it almost sounds like And Justice for All era Metallica, which I'm totally down with. And it's not real Voivod, it's not the original lineup, but it's pretty fucking solid, man.
Do you like their weird 90s era, like the Outer Limits and
some of it I do. I don't like the Pink Floyd cover. I think I fucking hate Pink Floyd covers. Pink Floyd's got some okay stuff. Noctimistium ruined Pink Floyd for me. And so it's just I don't know. They just went a little too far that way. The album with the unknown Nothing Face.
Yeah, Nothing Face.
Got the unknown nose on it. Yeah, I like that album a lot. But that was kind of my last one. But so Voivod has been in rotation. Pissgrave, and oh man, I've been really listening to the entire Mysticum discography this week.
Interesting.
And last week. I've never really cared for Planet Satan, their last album, but I've been listening to it this week just because the cover is so fucking bad, man. It looks like, I don't know, it's terrible, but I don't know, but I worship In the Streams of Inferno and all the early shit and the Sabazius stuff. All that stuff is killer.
They're a totally drum machine
maniac
band, right?
Fucking band. Yeah. But they pull it off though. You know, it's truly madness. It's actually insane shit, and it's really evil sounding. And Necroschisma is a band I probably talk about too much in my personal life, but I probably haven't worshipped them on this stage. Do you know that band?
No.
Necroschisma?
No.
They are
Is
Dutch.
it like Mysticum Worship?
No. They're before they're before Mysticum.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's oh god damn it. I'm gonna piss myself if I get this wrong after praising him so much. Necro. God damn it, man.
I found their Metallum page, the Netherlands.
God damn. Yes, Netherlands. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that shit is unbelievable, man. Erupted Evil. That is I've listened to that thing so many fucking times, and if you don't know that, if that demo or whatever, I think it's considered a demo. It's been reissued a bunch of times, so like, I get it mixed up if it's actually a full length or not. But yeah, you should definitely listen to Erupted Evil if you haven't heard that. That album is so fucking awesome, man. And like it's been reissued a few times, so I've been listening to that a lot. Like the intro is one of the most evil intros ever. It's essentially Hellhammer worship, but it's done better than a lot of bands that do it.
Yeah, I need to check this out. I always liked it because
1989
in the Netherlands, making this like necro black metal. It's very but I guess not even black metal. Like it says doom death metal. So, but the image is totally black metal.
I would call this probably like it's true death metal.
Okay.
Because it's 1989. And they didn't do a bunch, and they people call anything slow doom, which is retarded. It's a totally different thing. There is some slow stuff. There's some Hellhammer worship, but Erupted Evil is one of the best fucking things ever. Like there's the demo from '89, but then the compilation came out on From Beyond in 2001, which made it a little bit more widely available, so you didn't have to get the fucking bootlegs. And then they put some bonus tracks on there and stuff. But yeah, that's one of those bands where like I want to bootleg the cover of Erupted Evil for a shirt, and I don't even wear band shirts that much, but I worship that demo so fucking much. Like it's to the point where like if I pick up my guitar, I'm usually playing a riff from Necroschisma. But so I've been revisiting that, and Amoebix, I said that earlier. Somebody brought up Amoebix, and I hadn't listened to him in forever. So I know this is a hot take, but Amoebix is better than fucking Venom. Like all these people worship Venom. It's in the same kind of style, but Amoebix is more dark and more evil. And that fucking documentary is fucking killer.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. And I've heard some good things about it.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Like I fucking found a really good rip of it on YouTube and like just watched it in my living room, and it was fucking killer, man. It was like that's what I did Saturday morning.
Isn't it called
just watch that
Risen?
Shit. Risen, yeah, it's really fucking good, man. And because they were the real deal, man, and it's really good shit. That dude's like a sword maker now,
cool.
Like the one that got in trouble for saying something naughty, and they got kicked off Relapse for saying something based. I think he's like a Holocaust denier, or something weird, like.
But Relapse was like, oh my God, you can't do that.
So
they got showed from Relapse.
Yeah, I'm surprised you can still get their shit on Risk Zogs, but after all that shit happened. But another thing I've been listening to is this band Chainmail that fucking Hospital put out. It's like just straight up metal, and it was weird that Hospital did it because it's like an industrial label, but it's called chainmail, like like chainmail,
mm-hmm.
like chainmail armor,
mm-hmm.
but it's they did I think it's either I got it digitally first, but I can't remember. I think it's a tape. I get so much shit. It's in that pile of like things I need to listen to. Anyway, chainmail stuff is really fucking good, man. It's just I can't say I don't know if who's behind it's public or not, so I can't say, but like it's fucking good. It's like clean vocals, it's a little clunky, great songwriting, and the first time you listen to it, you're like, it's you don't really know what to think about it, and then it's like, oh, okay, like it's got the spirit. You know what I mean? So
And it's
I
a
don't know.
newer band?
I guess yeah. First tape just came out, and let me find that. That's driving me crazy. Chainmail. Oh fuck yeah! I'm totally fucking blanking on it, man. I don't know the format or anything, but I have it. It's out. It's short. It's an EP or a 7-inch or a tape or something. But I've been listening to it because it's I have the digital. And it's in my iTunes thing, but it's just straight up metal.
Oh, cool.
It's just fucking heavy metal.
Like clean singing?
There is no, yes, but it's not like, it's not cheesy. It's epic, but it's not cheesy. It's
it's not cosplay metal.
There is no medieval heavy metal. There's no
right.
It is heavy metal. I think you really like it, man. It's very unique, and it doesn't come across as those bands that are like trying too hard, like, oh, we like play like post rock, but man, metal's kind of fun. And like, I learned about black metal on Reddit, and like, I'm gonna buy some white tennis shoes and some really tight jeans, and like, I'm gonna play heavy metal. It's really cool. Like, it's not that. It's fucking die hard metal, but it's not like, it's not Die Hard trademark like Nuclear War Now, fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not buzzword metal. It's fucking, it's killer.
Yeah, link me that, because it's I feel like every new, like, quote, new heavy metal band these days is exactly that what you're describing. It's like cosplay metal.
These guys are the real deal. It's American. It's good shit. It's fucking chapping my ass that I can't fucking find it. Any information. It may not be out yet, man. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I got the download code because I pre-ordered it. Let me try.
Because I'm looking it up, and there's literally nothing about it that I can find.
Let's see. I'm looking on the hospital website. See if it's on there. I mean, it's very straightforward. So it's a common word. I know my friends like throwing shit at the fucking.
It's like, you fucking dumbass.
Because, what are you doing? Why can't you find this? But yeah, it's really good. If you can find something on Chainmail, you should definitely order it. I'm trying to like, I don't know if it's one word or two words. That's where I'm having the problem. But it's very, very good, and it's highly recommended. So I've been listening to that, and the other thing I've been listening to is Sabotage, and that Asp. Sabotage stuff, I was surprised that I like it that much as I did, because I hated them for so long.
Yeah, that's an interesting band.
I forgot that there was like all these like.
So you were not into Sabotage like at all up until
never.
That's crazy.
Never.
That's a very, very early. I got in the Hall of the Mountain King very early on in my metal journey, and that band, I think they have something to do. I haven't listened to them in forever, but don't they have something to do with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra? They're like,
it's possible.
Like
I think
some of the guys from
like
that
that's what they are. Yeah, it could be. Again, my other friends probably saying, "Yes, you fucking moron. We had this conversation the other night." I think Jakey Lee was in that band for a while.
That sounds
like,
right. Someone big.
Yeah,
was
but
in
like, I just remember he told me, he's like, listen, and this is what I like about my friend. It's like, people will say like, "No, you got to check out this record," and then it's like some middle of the discography record, but like, he was like, start with this one. It's the first one, and it's really fucking good. Like, the guy's really good at guitar, but it's very tasteful. You know what I mean? He doesn't show off, and this is gonna turn some people off. But the guitars almost remind me of Skid Row. But, like, you got to understand, this came out in 1983. So it's, like, it's tight guitars. And it's almost got, like, I told my friend, like, it's almost like crossover guitars.
Oh, cool.
Like, before crossover was a thing. Like, it's very tight. And, like, there's solos, but he's not too flashy. And, man, I fucking listened to it start to finish. It was fucking blown away. And then there's another song, I think, it's the song Holocaust. That's really good. And Scream Murder. That song's badass. So, yes, I'm sure there's some people that love Sabotage and listen to this, but I never liked them. I think I just lumped them in with something else. I don't know, or I thought it was trash. But
Yeah, I could see how you could
I've been
kind
listening
of.
to
Did you
that.
think they were kind of like a cheesy, like pseudo progressive
Yeah, I just
band?
thought it was just butt rock,
Mm-hmm.
man. Oh man, I meant to send you this the other day. Have you heard of this band? They're Italian. They're called Nova,
No.
and they're on this label. It looked like they put out a lot of styro, but it reminded me of that Italian label that you're into. Or there was one label from Italy. I know you like some Italian
Mm-hmm.
stuff, but that band Nova, their album, I think it's Lee or Il
Yeah,
Ritorno.
Il Retorno.
That's great. It's kind of styro coded, but it's really good, man. It's really solid shit. Like I'd never heard of these guys before. It's pretty fucking solid. And black metal like that coming from Italy is not what I think of for black metal. Like it's kind of like, I don't know, it's pagan, kind of, I guess, but you should definitely check that out. It's really fucking
Yeah.
good. I was shocked.
No, I've never. This has totally escaped me. Looks like something that's definitely up my alley.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Really good, man.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll do an episode on Nova next.
Oh, I don't know if they're that cool, man. So
Just kidding. Yeah, watch this, dude. I'm totally the type of person that I'll randomly discover a band one night, like 3 a.m. on YouTube, and I'll be like, this is my new obsession for the next several months, and I'll just fixate on a band over and over again.
Oh yeah, I mean, I get retarded with bands. Like I've been like that with Rotting Christ. Like this week, I've just been listening to Triarchy of the Lost Lovers and Thy Mighty Contract and Non Servium nonstop. I mean, they've got other shit that's really good before that. My cutoff is Triarchy, but that album is so fucking slick, and there's so many great riffs. It's just catchy. Non Servium is my favorite. Just I don't know, that's like their magnum opus as far as I'm concerned. But that's like perfect Greek black metal.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got all the elements. Them and early Varathron are like my favorite Greek black metal. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Greek black metal. It's absolutely killer. But that album is really fucking special, man. So I'm stoked to see that whenever the fuck that tour is happening. So it may be now. Hell, that could be this week for all I know.
I think
have no
it
idea.
is.
He
It's
just said,
like
"Let's go."
currently happening. I've seen some people post about that.
Oh, okay.
that
Holy
show.
shit! I may have agreed to something, then like
It's like happening like
Maybe, like,
next. Yeah, like
hopefully it's not on like a
like 2
Wednesday or
days.
something, like during the pod. Yeah. I mean, I'll go. I mean, shit's a free ticket, but I know there's gonna be so much fucking eye rolling and sighing. I'm just gonna be fucking pissed the whole time. So I've got to let go
Yeah, exactly.
and just not be.
It's one of those
angry.
shows where I'll be like,
back to
I'll be like, yeah, for two months leading up to it, I'm gonna go, and then the day of, I'm just gonna be like, I can't be bothered to leave my house.
Oh no, my friend got it. I'll never hear the fucking end of it. I already bailed on him once. Like we were supposed to go see this band Putridity up in Chicago, in a couple, I think maybe next weekend. And it's like I was like, I cannot do that. I just can't.
Like
We
the
talked
brutal
about it like
death metal band.
6 months ago. Yeah, we talked about like 6 months ago we were gonna go, and then we haven't discussed it since. And then this week he's like, "We still going to Chicago?" I was like, "Dude, no, we haven't talked about that. Like, I can't take off. It's like on a Friday or something, or some weird thing. Like, I can't take off work for it. Is what it came down to. And,
It's on a Tuesday afternoon, dude.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, some crazy shit. I just can't get away with. I would love to see it though. Like, I love that band. It's fucking incredible shit. But yeah, I can't do that. So, but I have to go see this show. But hopefully, I don't know if they're going to be playing those full albums, or if it's just going to be kind of like selections from.
I mean, I highly doubt.
know.
I think they're early on in the. Are you talking about Rotting Christ?
Yeah,
I think they're
gonna play the full
early on
albums
that
now.
bill, so I wouldn't be surprised if their set list is like 45 minutes.
I'm fine with that. That's about as that's pretty long for my attention span with metal these days. So we'll see. I mean, I've never seen them live, so hopefully it's the original lineup. But I don't think any of those guys have died. I wish that Magus Wampir Diolith guy was going to be with them. The guy that was in Necromantia. He's fucking bass, dude. And he did like the keyboards on fucking on Non Servium. He may have done something else with him, but that guy's fucking amazing. So
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
Rotting Christ a couple years ago. They were pretty good. They played a lot of the old. I think they know what people want to hear now, which is
Yeah,
nice.
that's
I don't
good.
like when those legacy bands are like almost antagonistic towards their fan base, and they go, "Nope, we're not going to play any of the old stuff. We're only going to play stuff from like 2013 and down." You know?
Yeah, like what they had some album that came out that was like some angel on it, and people hail it as like one of their best albums. Like, no, dude, this is false. This is not.
Well,
This is
Rotting
not
Christ
good.
used the same like a couple albums ago, or it might have been their last album. They did they used the incorrigible bigotry artwork. Remember that?
Really?
Yeah, on Pro Christu, they used the incorrigible bigotry
Oh
painting
no. Well,
here. Just look up Rotting
let's
Christ
see.
Pro
Yeah, I am.
XRISTOU.
Pro Cristo.
It's like, dude, like that's a pretty famous
Oh.
painting or iconic art associated with that record, and they just used it.
God damn it. I'm putting in the wrong thing and fucking. I put in like artist name. Search for Rotting Christ. People are tired of me fucking typing shit and waiting on me. I'm old, dude. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, it was
Here we
their
go.
2024 record.
Pro Cristo. They got a new album out now. Man, he better not be mistaken. Oh yeah, that's the same. That's the exact same artwork. It's just like a bigger
Yeah,
version.
it's like the zoomed out version.
Huh. Wow. What if they're secretly fans?
Yeah, so like tribute.
Huh. What is this? Yeah, they've got an album that it's out now. Oh my god, it's got a styro cover. It's all AI looking and like some Greek warrior. It's on Season of Mist. Everything about this is styro. Oh my god, he better. Man, this guy is prone to making mistakes. I hope it's not like, oh, that was like something they did one time in Europe like 6 months ago. I got it mixed up. So, but yeah, so we got free tickets to see this fucking bullshit, man. Oh well, maybe I'll get in a fight.
You probably will.
They covered Diamanda. They covered Diamanda Gallus on this album. That's weird.
On
the new one.
Yeah, I didn't even realize
Yellow.
they had a. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to look at this. Oh yeah,
Why is this still a
yeah. That
band?
cover is terrible. That's awful.
It's so bad, dude.
That is totally.
Oh my
That is
god.
gonna be look, and they're not even using the classic logo. Man,
That should just go straight. It should just go straight to the fucking bargain bin, dude. It should just go straight to $3 clearance. It's your clearance cover. That's clearance. That's
oh yeah.
clearance
I mean,
art,
dude,
man.
that's gonna be collecting
Spyro,
dust
dude.
for the
That's
next 10 years.
No, who's buying that, dude? Who's buying new Rotting Christ stuff in 2026, dude? And stoked about it. Oh, I pre-ordered the fucking because there's a deluxe
Oh, yeah.
LP. Let's see. Yep. Double vinyl, limited edition,
It's
2
like
colors.
$60.
Oh my god! I hope one swirl. Yeah, dude, it's oh my god, yeah, double album. Who's buying a double album of Season of Mist, Rotting Christ? Someone pre-ordered that. Fucking assholes. Ugh. Wow. Yeah, I bet someone's excited about that. Some guy that's like super eager on Instagram. He like took a picture of it. Like he did an unboxing. I just got the new Rotting Christ. This is gonna be awesome. And he's gonna pretend that it's cool because he paid $70.
Yeah, and it's crickets because no one gives a fuck about modern rock.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I haven't given a shit about that band. Okay, so when did I haven't given a shit about what that band does since 1996, dude. So, like a Dead Poem came out the next year. They lost me completely. I haven't even heard Sleep of Angels, Chronos, Genesis. Wow, they've been active. That's
they've
sad,
they've
man.
stayed active.
Why are you doing this? One of their other bands, not Thurgathon. It's the other T band. Oh my god, I think Nuclear War Now put out one of their albums. Like, do you remember when like
Thou Art Lord?
Greek black metal? Yeah, Thou Art Lord. Yeah, they put out a new one a few years back that was pretty good. it was really more. It was a lot more metal, like traditional metal influence than like the Greek style. But it was pretty good though. But I think I thought that was loosely linked with Rotting Christ. It's a pretty incestuous scene, but anyway, yeah, man, I really hope he's not mistaken. But
yeah, dude, watch this. I think he might be. So 2026, they're on a new album cycle. That set might be a quarter of new styro material at least.
Oh God, I
bet those songs are like 7 minutes long each.
He's an absent-minded motherfucker. Oh, and they're gonna be all proud of those new styro.
This is a new
backdrop
song
of their sets. That, yeah, y'all like the new shit. This is a new song.
No one
the
gives a
backdrop's
fuck.
that awful.
It's like 8 minutes.
Yeah, everybody's outside. Everyone's at the bar, fucking outside smoking, or next door getting a burger.
Have you noticed this about these legacy bands? All their new material, that would be like a 9-minute long song. It's like, why?
Yeah, they think people care, and there's like one dude that's original, and then like
it'll be
the
like
other
the
guy
bassist.
was like, there's always. Yeah, and like the drummers from Sacred Reich. Well, when I was growing up, if anybody died or needed to fill in, somebody from Sacred Reich was in your band. Like I'm pretty sure, like when James Hetfield like broke his arm skateboarding, like he could only sing. So like the Sacred Reich guy did something, and Sacred Reich drummer was on anything. It's got to be, and like now it's like that. For a while, it was that Tony Lazzaro guy.
Oh, from Vital Remains.
Yeah, he was like everybody's drummer. And like and then like Chrysian. No, it wasn't Chrysian. It was like there's always one dude that's in a billion bands, and it's really cheesy and bad. I mean, I guess one way to look at it is he's a working musician, but it's just, man, you're playing those awful package tours, man. And with like legacy bands, like who wants to go see Rotting Christ?
Well, I think
now?
we're looking at
like,
the final days of this style of tour. Like, I don't think these are really doing that well anymore.
I don't know. Well, I hope not, man. But like metal is so big now, and like there's so many big metal shows coming here now. Like when I was growing up in my city, we never got metal. We never got metal shows. Like we had to drive. I grew up having to drive at least 4 hours to go see a show, or 8 hours if it was a really, really good band. So now we have all these shows coming through. Like I could never imagine, like when I liked Emperor in 1994, like I couldn't imagine. Like I took a goddamn bus from my city. I was on a bus for 24 hours. That's not an exaggeration. A Greyhound bus for 24 hours to Milwaukee Metal Fest. To see Emperor, and it was either, I think their follow-up had come out, or it was probably about to, or maybe it came out, but anyway, it was already dog shit. I had already given up on them, but I wanted to go see it, so I would go. So like the fact that they're playing here on a Wednesday or a Thursday, Friday, some middle of the week,
that's
Tuesday
crazy
night, something. And like with some other dumb shit, and like I don't even give a fuck about them anymore. Like I hate these tours, man. Like, and they're all playing this. Like I guess there must be some like hipster booking the metal shows there, because everyone's playing this one venue now. And there's always been like one venue, but when we used to have venues in the early 2000s, but like it was a shithole, man. And there would be like touring bands.
Oh yeah.
Like I remember going to see Enslaved one time, and like Enslaved has maybe never been good, but like they played Nashville, or they played fucking somewhere. I still had to go drive far away to go see them, and there was like 5 people there.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like somewhere in the South, and I had to, and I was like, there was like 6-7 people. I was like, this is embarrassing, dude.
I've been to plenty of shows like that where there's less than 10 paid, and then the people from the tour.
But now if Enslaved of all, I don't know why I thought of Enslaved, just a band this total styro. They could tour, and dude, people would go because they're like, oh man, do they have vinyl? Oh, well, I'm gonna go see them, and the place would be packed.
Yeah, that's the calling card for douchebags to show up.
Do you guys have vinyls? Do you have vinyls? Oh, I'll go see you. Well, if your music's good enough to be on vinyls, then I'll go see your band. It's like every band, like it's the same thought process as like we were talking about with The Onion and Reddit. And it's like, It's like you think that you're an individual, but you're not. You're just exactly like everybody else. You know, the people now that are buying those vinyls and colors and stuff, like the same. You know, there's the same market for that for like Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, but
Like
in 5 years,
people collect, and it's like even more ridiculous the amount of money people
think about this: in 5 years, when this, or 5 or 10 years, whenever this current cycle of metal egoism is finished, think about the landfills that are going to be populated with all the garbage black metal that people are making.
No, man. I just think of the fucking record stores, man. Like used record stores used to be cool. Everywhere you went, you would go to a used record store, but now it's the same shit everywhere. But like, so now like used record stores are just gonna be like filled with just styro.
People unloading their unwanted. Garbage. I mean, every time I go into a cool record store that has a used bin, it's all used Hell's Headbangers, used Nuclear War Now, used Iron Bonehead, used what's the other one? Ajna Offensive, like all the, you know, the usual suspects. It's nothing like ultra underground or nothing that I can't find just on a distro.
Yeah, we don't really have a cool. I don't really go to record stores anymore. I used to, but like I think ever since Record Store Day became like a thing, I just quit because I gave up. But like I don't think we have a cool record store here. I mean, I'm glad I don't know about it, and it's probably not cool anyway. But like, I go to this one used store that I've been going to since I was 16, and I don't even look at the music. Like, they have this one experimental section where you will find some batshit crazy shit, just nuts, for $2, and it's interesting. And that's the only thing I'll look at. But like, I don't think people around here even know what Iron Bonehead is. Maybe, I don't know. I'm so out of touch. I hate that fucking label. You'd be surprised. Label, that's a styro label.
Oh,
I guess that's just
Pinnacle,
normie
that's
shit.
Pinnacle dude. Styro.
I guess that's just normie. That's just what normie people. Maybe they're like what Relapse was 30 years ago. Just a big label distro.
Yeah, I mean,
and because that guy just throws so much shit against the wall and none of it sticks. Like he may have one thing that's
occasionally
good.
There'll be a good, like, I can't even remember the last like big Iron Bonehead band. He for a while, I think like maybe a decade ago, like he had a good streak of releasing some pretty hype bands at least. But I don't even know what he's up to now. Let me see.
He released this killer band, US black metal band Pazuzu, which made me really fucking sad that it.
I think we talked about that band before.
Yeah, I love that band, and unfortunately, he released their shit, and like it was a collection of the old stuff that I had already. So I bought it. It was an impulse buy because I wanted it on vinyl, and I thought it might be remastered, but the CDs I have sound better. But like. I think that was the last thing I bought from them because he just puts out anything.
He put out Naked Whipper, the new version of Naked Whipper.
God,
he put out the new LP of that.
I fucking worship that band. My first tattoo was the cover of
Pain Streaks.
Pain Streaks. Did I tell you that? Did I show you that picture? Yeah, I think it's my left. Yeah, my right arm, from my shoulder to my elbow is the fucking goat, and part of the cover from Pain Streaks.
That's sick.
And I love that shit. And the early stuff, Acid Orgy, all that stuff. One of my favorite bands of all times. And it deeply cut me when I saw that he reissued the old stuff. And then he put out the new album. And I got really excited, man. I fucking fell for it, man. I got eager and I consumed. And my friend has a label, and I grabbed it, and I'll be damned if I didn't listen to it. And I tried to do that thing where it's like, oh, I spent money on this, maybe I can find something redeeming. No, it's fucking terrible. Good. I should have sent that to you when I sent you that big package this week, because I should have used that as styro instead of that Thrall. Because like it just looks like it's a cash grab. I mean, it looks like a cash grab. Nothing but respect for those guys, but it's not good music, man. It's nowhere near as insane. It sounds different. It's
just, like 30 years removed.
It's just shitty.
So there's no way it's gonna
like
be as crazy.
New black metal people think it's killer, but they don't have good tastes. So like, I don't care who you are or what you think. That is not good. It's not good music, man. It's not good black metal. It doesn't sound like Naked Whipper. Naked Whipper is absolutely insane. It's not black metal. It's Sado metal, dude. It's nuts. It was such a huge influence on me. I'm gonna listen to it again just to get angry, because I was so pissed off. I was so pissed off. It was so bad. And of course, it comes with a poster, because you got to have case candy. You got to have little trinkets, man. Well, it wouldn't be metal and it wouldn't be Iron Bonehead if it wasn't fucking trinkets.
Well, that's one of the.
It didn't come with a Die Hard edition.
Oh yeah, that's one of the terms that I brought up in the Black Occult interview, is the trinketization of the underground.
Yeah.
Everything has to
the funkification and the
trinkets.
The funkification, the trinket is the
trinketization.
What did someone
everything has to come with a little bauble that you put on your IKEA shelf.
Yeah. Oh man, this is who I am. Oh, I got a sticker. I can put it on my Subaru Outback next to my Dark Throne sticker and my pizza pentagram, my pentagram pizza slice. Fucking, isn't that cool? I'm evil. I'm into fucking metal. Ugh. Fucking fuck off, man. Go listen to something. Get the fuck out of my scene,
I think
dude.
with
like, if you don't Hail's Lust, then I don't want to talk
exactly.
to you. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't listen to Lust and
take it completely seriously, then fuck off.
And genuinely enjoy yourself and be hungry for more afterwards, we don't need to be listening to the same stuff.
Genesis of a Satanic Race is peak.
Yes, all of it, dude. It's fucking fantastic. Like that's my shit, dude. It needs to be somewhere negative. It needs to come from a negative place and from somewhere not uncomfortable. If it doesn't make someone uncomfortable, it's not fucking real shit.
Should we do a Lust episode? That would be sick.
I don't know, man. That's a touchy subject with me. Like, that's one of those bands where it's like really special.
Yeah, it's too special to do an episode on all
It's too special. I don't know. We could. We could probably get him. I used to be close with that guy.
That would be sick.
But I don't know. I'm glad that shit hasn't been fucking dragged through the mud.
It's too inaccessible, dude. The normies can't comprehend that band.
I don't think people care anymore, man. That dude, so was Growsome Kite, and that shit got blown out. It was like a meme. They're like, "Oh, this is cool. It's so I can't even listen to this now." Like, do you remember that when like Growsome
100%.
Kite?
It still is. It's been totally abused by.
Like, it's Zoomers. Like a meme, dude. It's like what the fuck? You like this? Like, I got some of those tapes from that guy like back in the day. And that shit, I thought it was good back then, and it is good black metal, but like, I don't understand how they choose what the algorithm exploits.
It's completely random.
I mean?
I think because there was that one photo of him with the witch hat that people thought was funny, and people like that's a trinket. Exactly,
it's a trinket. It's something you can say is cool. That's probably the same reason people started liking Immortal, because of the Blashirk video. And the first promo they did he had the witch hat.
Yeah, and Growsome Kite has that like there's kind of an aura, like a legend around it. The logo looks cool. Whatever. Yeah. People started making bootleg
It's got
merch.
lore.
Yeah, there's lore around it.
It's got lore. There's lore and trinkets. Man, nothing gets a tater going than lore and
Tatered
trinkets,
out,
man.
yeah.
Something they can consume.
Tatered out black
little
metal.
Tater tots. Ooh, there's trinkets. Oh, do you have vinyls? Sold. I'm gonna play this on my Crossley record player with the little plastic needle.
Yeah, that scratches up every LP every time you play it.
Ugh, God damn, dude. I fucking hate this scene, what it's become, man. It's so trash. It's sad, man. And it makes me reflect on like the past like 30 plus years of my life. Like, did I waste it? Like,
yeah, what was it all for?
Was I ever a part of anything unique? Like, Jesus Christ, was I this retarded? Like, did people look at me?
Yeah, did they look at me?
I had this conversation with our mutual friend the other day. It's like, I mean, at least I cut my hair a long time ago, you know, and like have like, you know, done something with my life. But man, I put a lot of energy into this shit, and it's just fucking just falling, man. It's in the sewers now, dude. Like, ugh. Anyway, listen to fucking Necroschisma, Lust, and Black Sabbath,
Bilskirnir.
and Bilskirnir.
Dude, how many people do you think are going to complain that we talked for Bilskirnir for about an hour, and then there's two?
I don't give a shit, man. We did it justice.
We did.
I don't fucking care. I mean, the shit's amazing. Like if
if you need us, to like
Bilskirnir's
wax poetic
fantastic.
about Bilskirnir
I'm
for
not
2
gonna
hours.
fucking hold your hand,
exactly.
dude. Go fucking start with Hammerschlag. Like, listen to that. If you're into it, then you probably like the rest of it. But that shit's really special. Like, it's fucking unique music, and that's the best thing about it. And like with anything, it's unique. If you can do something unique and stand behind it, and it's with conviction, it's probably worth listening to. You know, and that's so rare these days. And Bilskirnir did it really well because he didn't give a fuck. He came out with like a nearly 40-minute album and called it a demo, and it was the first thing he had, and it was flawless. It's got a lot of mistakes and imperfections, but that's why it's good. So, you know, they're a special band, you know, and he kept with it too. That's why he's still around. So it sucks that his shit's like consumer tier now, but at least it's not being like oversaturated the market.
It's not his fault at all.
Yeah,
well,
it's not his fault. No.
His stuff is not accessible, and I think that's part of the reason why it has become that, because you can't just like find that on every other distro.
Yeah, it's a fine line, man. It's like, do I want my stuff available and then just like bastardized, or do I just want to keep it, you know, special? It's you kind of almost have to like, that's like almost as involved as like writing and recording albums. You kind of have to police your shit, but I don't know. That's why people shouldn't rush so fast into doing it. Everybody wants everything immediate. They want to put something on Bandcamp, or they want to make a promo tape, dude, and then let it breathe. That's the thing. People need to let it breathe and find your sound. You know, more bands should find their sound first. But I think he did it right out of the gate. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's you knew. Oh, dude. Sorry to interrupt. I think I found. Oh. Yes, I found the chainmail thing. Here we go. It's called Escape the Dungeon demo. That's the one. It is a demo.
Oh, I see it.
Cassette.
I see it.
The tape came out in February. Yes. It's only 10 minutes long.
I see it. I haven't even
but
heard
you
of
can
this.
get it digital. It's so good. It's so fucking
Hospital's
good.
putting
it's
out
2
the
songs.
tape?
It's out.
Oh, it's already
the tape's out.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out in February. It's so good. There's Escape the Dungeon and Chain. For some reason, I thought it was a 7-inch, but it's a tape, and it's fucking good, man. You should definitely check that out. And it's digital, so that means it's around, but you should be able to find it. I like it a lot. I forget where the singer is from, but he's really good. Not perfect, but fucking killer.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. See if I can. Yeah, because this totally missed me. I don't know how.
It's heavy metal.
I don't know how I missed
there's
this.
there's no special words. It's heavy metal. It's real heavy metal. It's got a killer logo. Hopefully it's not, because it's on Hospital. Hopefully it's not like blown out of proportion on Discogs.
I don't even think there's 3 cassettes available on Discogs. Let's see. Oh, Tour de Garde has it. I think they still have that in stock.
Why is this not even on Discogs?
It's on Discogs.
Is chainmail one word? Oh, it's one word. That's why.
Yeah, Tour de Garde has it.
Here we go. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll check this out.
Let's see. Oh, vocals. Okay, what does this say? Vocals Jeff Brown? Who the fuck is Jeff Brown? Okay. Well, it's got the information on fucking Discogs. I didn't think it was public. But anyway, the shit's fucking good, man. Everybody should check that out. It's fucking killer. It's if you like heavy metal. If you're expecting it to sound like Bilskirnir, it's going to be fucking wrong, but like it says in the tape, heavy metal is the theater of death. Death metal is the process of dying. Black metal is the state of being dead. Now, if you can't get behind that, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. But this tape is fucking awesome. You should definitely check it out. I think you'll like it, dude. So
yeah, I'm gonna listen to that right after we're done recording.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's quick. It's not long enough. My only complaint is it's not fucking long enough. It's 10 minutes long. It's a true promo. It's a tape, and like they're gonna let their shit breathe, and hopefully they'll come out with a full length, and it's gonna be killer. And normies and wimps won't like it because they are false. It doesn't have a goat on it or some dumb shit, man. Or some, queefy color with like a lefty political message.
Yeah, no marketable checkboxes.
Marketing trinkets,
exactly.
man. Yeah, no Funko. Man, I hope they come out with chainmail Funko Pops, man. That would be great, wouldn't it? Come with a patch for each Funko. That'd be killer, man. God, fucking kill yourself.
Nuclear War Now is getting close to doing that, I think.
Oh, cool. More things to consume.
Exactly.
People will buy it too, and they'll talk about they'll defend it. Like, oh no, it's just real, man. It's real. Because he defended that with that killer band that had the Messiah. I guess they came out with some album that came with a toothbrush or something.
What?
And do you know that band from Switzerland?
No.
Messiah?
Oh wait.
That's killer shit.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm thinking of the same band.
I think it's Messiah.
Oh
Messiah?
Yeah,
Messiah. Yeah, it was the Extreme Cold Weather LP, I think, came with like a fucking toothbrush. I don't know, some story. I don't know. That shit's never gotten me to fucking I don't know, but that's really good stuff.
Extra thing that's into the
an extra
LP.
fucking trinket. So trinketization goes back at least until 87. So or 87, yeah. But Hymn to a Bremelin is a fucking killer album, man. That's a great band. That's a trinket. They were a trinket, man. Don't buy trinkets.
Yeah, don't fall for it. Don't fall for the psyop.
Yeah. No, nobody needs a Messiah fucking Funko Pop. You don't need Funko Pops anyway.
I bet that's like a collectible now that's worth like $300.
300 with a Messiah toothbrush? Yes. Oh, it's probably thousands, man. It's probably some German dude that's got 4 of them. And he's like, and he won't come off of them. And there's some dork that fucking smells like feet and peanut butter in Wichita, Kansas. That's like trying to steal his mother's credit card to fucking buy it off of him, dude, so he can post it on Instagram. I mean, it's fucking bad, dude. I don't understand this mentality. It's got to be the end of the world. We're in the fucking Kali Yuga, man. 100%. It's when this is popular. Like, oh my god, what are you doing? Anyway. We should probably call it quits for now. I'm getting angry. So I'm going to go listen to Chainmail and fucking drink more coffee.
Oh, yeah, man. Well,
yes, listen to Bilskirnir.
Yep, listen to Bilskirnir, and we will be back in 2 weeks to somewhat review another band. Talk about them for an hour.
No idea what it's going to be, man.
Conversation.
Yeah.
But
talk about something retarded and dumb and Alex Jones and Onion and
we covered it all, man. Which I was not expecting to cover any of that, so it just shows you that we don't do any sort of show prep or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't take Alex Jones seriously. That it was culturally relevant because that's fucking wild. I had no idea they bought the Onion it, and it's
fucking retarded. You should look it up. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, I just want to stick my fucking head in the ground, man. Ugh. Anyway, everybody, just get the fuck off the internet, man. Listen to music and go into nature and talk to women or men if you're a female. I doubt any females listen to this.
No, zero. I think 0% of the people that listen to this are female. 100%.
Yeah, unapproachable. All right, man. Well, I will talk to you soon. And yes, I guess that's it. Yeah, no idea what's next.
Nope.
And but yes, it was a good one.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So everyone.
All right, man. See ya!